All right, and we're live. What's up, guys? Sorry about that. Welcome to Foreign Domestic. The host slept in. Um, my apologies.
Slept in. Yeah.
With that being said, let's jump over to the one, the only Alan B Pro, and get him going started off right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. And we start off like this.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for that. Thank you for showing up. Go ahead and delete the functions of this insidious device. Oh man, let's just go ahead and do it in normal fashion. Go into the participants list that YouTube says, and there's the YouTube viewer, go eat a bowl of dicks. The bearded CB82, thank you very kindly, brother. Andy 79Z28, Barnaby Sanchez, the bench pressing fool Josh Benware, Joshua Brandenburg is out there, Kingpin, Kyle Lusk, NEPA Gun Talk, Pink Shears, how you doing, lady? Man, all of a sudden we got Lone Wolf 76, Murphy Fee. Let's see if I can scroll down because the list is starting to get a little long. Roll call 219, Scott P79, the one, the only Vanessa Kitty, says that she eats more and more crackers. Not a bad job if you can get it. Walter Davis, and everybody else here in the room. We also got the great hard target out there, Jason Stewart. Man, lots of great people popping in already. It's going to be a good one, I think.
Filling up, that's for sure. All right. So with that being said, let's start going through the room. We'll start with Jamie. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good, man. It's great to see Grant on here tonight, man. Welcome, Bigger.
Thank you.
Good to see you, man. I'm way behind on videos, both making them and watching them. So I'm hoping I can get caught up this evening and tomorrow. And went to see Kyle yesterday. He's out there. Hey, Kyle. So that was fun. Other than that, man, I'm good. Hope everybody else is as well. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Always good to see you, man. With that, we got Beggar Behind the Trigger. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great. Doing a lot better. I was pretty sick there for a while, so I have been ill making videos, but now I'm back at it, so can't stop me.
Awesome. Good deal, man. Good deal. Daniel, I saw you got a new toy.
Oh, I got one new toy. The other toy, I picked it up for my dad. So, yeah, my wife buys me a gun. I pick up a gun for my dad. Everyone's getting guns except my poor wife. But hey, thanks for having me on, and hopefully we have a good time tonight.
I think we will. Battle Beam.
Hello, everybody. I'm not my usual self today. Want to apologize for Daniel not having crackers. That sounds pretty bad, but I'm actually incognito. I had a lot of VA appointments this past week, and I totally forgot to send that out to Daniel, but I'm sure he doesn't mind. I had a bit of an issue with some dental issues on Friday and it's starting to kick my butt today, so I apologize for not showing my ugly face today, but I'm just going to play incognito and be like Kingpin tonight. So looking forward to this challenge. I know that Daniel does not miss this challenge because he's a career service member and he knows what these damn crackers would do to you. So I'll be here. I'm gonna be a little quieter than usual, guys, but I'm here. Much love to the side chat and the panel. Hope everybody's doing well, and that's all I got.
Mario, let me just say, I needed those crackers Monday through Friday really bad. It was an ugly week.
Well, Mario, you know, all of us have bad hair days. You don't want to show your face because of how your hair is tonight. I get it. It's okay. It's okay, brother. We all love you anyway.
Heck, I have bad face day.
No, that's not it. My fucking mouth is swollen. I feel like Mike Tyson kicked my ass. That's why I'm like, not showing my ugly mug, bro.
Oh, te le chinga. Now, Pop's Quest has popped into the side chat, and Pops, I'm not sure if you were aware, there was a challenge going around, and Josh Benware participated. And if you want to make good in this challenge, also, what the challenge is bench pressing to fault your own body weight. How many times can you bench press your own body weight in one lift? So
You apparently missed his video.
He
I
already
must have
did.
missed it.
He did 3.
Oh, I did. I'm totally missed it. I guess YouTube took me off the notification list again.
Yeah, no, he did a good job.
YouTube's messing with me. I've gotten like 5 new subscribers. It still doesn't even show that I've got the subscribers on my account. And the comments are I had like 15 comments for that little video I put out. It only shows 8. So, and some of those people are from like other countries. So,
I went through my list of comments that YouTube said were either spam or whatever that I needed to approve, and it was absurd because there was a large amount of comments in there from the Let Freedom Ring video where all it said was freedom, and they took that out, said that was spam. Anyway, we're at the 8-minute mark. 30 minutes. We get to drink something until 30 minutes before that. So this is my last drink beforehand.
I haven't had anything for the last 10 minutes.
No, you got 20 minutes, about 22 if you want to. Up till that's the last time you can drink.
I'm good.
Oh, we can drink up to that?
Up to that point.
Oh
Okay.
my God. Bigger behind the trigger.
But
So
don't drink too much. Don't think that's a good thing.
No,
it'll
but
soak that
I'm gonna tell you
stuff up,
something.
blow you.
Hey, brother, as a career soldier, you better put something in your damn mouth, because I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna fucking hate life pretty soon.
Really? Hey, Linda.
Yes, sir.
I got that watermelon one up there. My wife's
Yeah,
over
you will hate life.
She's gonna throw a chair at me. Damn it, you got me all the way down here, now I gotta go upstairs. No, I'm just kidding. She's not
yeah, and I will definitely absolutely be putting going to that and checking that list, see what other ones other than Mr. Quest that I've missed, because that ain't right. I've been trying to follow that, and because all you guys that are fit or getting fit, and Pops has been an excellent example for me, and he's been an inspiration. So this week, I put a patch on my arm, and I have had a total of 5 cigarettes all week long since Monday.
That's good.
So the first step that I'm taking is to to get rid of the cigarettes and start working on my cardio. To be able to breathe, because I'm not going to be able to lose my gut if I can't breathe.
Oh yeah. I got a weight loss clinic. That's a lot of fun. But it's all part of my gastric bypass surgery. So tons of fun.
You know, I do something like that for my health, and then I go and do something like a drinking challenge with a Slavic. That, I mean, it's not very intelligent, but one thing that is in my background that is a year old today is this magazine right up here. This is where the Bearded CB and the Scotsman and myself took out this magazine right here. And what it was is this was a magazine that was Bearded CB's. It was malfunctioning. And to make sure that it never got used again, Bearded CB tore the guts out of it and proceeded to shoot the shit out of it. And this magazine is a year old. It's one of my treasured items. And that day was when we found out what a magazine clip was.
We were trying to test Magpul's warranty. Yeah, they didn't want to honor it.
Okay.
That was a really good weekend too. It was.
My loading table is such a mess.
So what have you guys been up to this week?
Well, me, I've been loading these.
Well, yesterday I went out. If you can't tell, I have the hat line tan thing going on again. I went out and did a little bit more work on the pistol range. I got the majority of the main portion of my dig done. The only digging I'm going to have to do now is for my posts and creating, putting in a railroad tie backstop, digging into the hillside that I was shooting at, taking all that material, extending out the length, flattening out the land some more. Yeah, it's coming along. I'm not going to say that it's not a lot of work. and it hasn't been easy, being how I only end up working on it 4 or 6 hours once every week if I'm lucky. But I got the majority of the dig done. I'm almost to the point where I could start laying timbers, and it's coming along good.
Awesome. Jamie, I know you went out and were able to get some reloading stuff.
Yeah, I went down to one of my bestest friends' cousin owns a pawn shop down in Carsville. My question for you guys is, how does 50 grain bullet shoot out of an AR for 223 and 5.56? Anybody ever shot any 50 grain or 52 grain? I was able to score some Hornady Z-Max in 50 grain, then some A-Max in 52 grain. I kind of tend to like heavier bullets. It's just me. But yeah, I got about 600 223 bullets. These right here, I got a box of Spear hot core. These are 30 cal bullets, and they're 110 grain, and they're a Fire Point, Saw Point. They look like that. Those would make a good hunting bullet out of something like 300 Blackout, I think. What we're going to be. Then I got the Spear TNTs. They're 308, 135 grain, and they They look more like a Sierra Match King. If y'all familiar with those, see they got the little bitty hollow point in there. There you go. You can see that. Yeah. And I got 3 pounds of powder. I got H4895. I got H1000 and reloader 7. And then I got 4 tubs of brass. Half of them's 38 special. Half of them's 357 Magnum. And what else is in that box? I think that's all. So about 700, 800, nearly 1,000 bullets. Probably 400 empty brass, and yeah, for 120 bucks. All that for 120 bucks. He was asking 200 a month.
Big long thin box.
That's full on retail, dude.
Yep.
So I thought I did okay for that.
No, you did good, man. You did good. So Daniel, what you want to show? What new toy you got?
Well, I got this one, and I can show this one.
You can show the other one too. I don't care.
Deer season's getting serious this year. I got myself a 10-point turbo crossbow, shooting it out to 60 yards. And while I was there, I seen something on the shelf I've been wanting to get for a long time, but my wife already bought me a 45-70. But when you see this one there, you don't stop. You pick it up. This is really crappy lighting.
That is terrible lighting.
Yeah, 45-70, case hardened, octagon barrel. And I picked that one up there for my dad. So this is the second one I bought, and I don't get either of them. I mean, the first one I got's for I gave it to my son, and this one's going to my dad. Everybody's getting a gun but my wife.
You better get her one soon.
Yeah. Have to check it out there, maybe for Christmas. That's a lot of debt there.
Sounds like she needs like a 27 or a 586.
Ooh, there you go.
Just saying, man.
A 27.
Yeah, 27.
I'm not following you. What's a 27 and a 586?
Do I need to go grab it out the safe?
Are you talking a pistol, Smith & Wesson?
Revolver.
No, we're talking about revolvers.
No, she don't do revolvers. She likes her
She would if she shot a 27 or a 586.
She likes her CZs and her SIGs.
And my wife, she loves her J frames. Give her a J frame, she's happy. She's got the 357 right now. Loves to shoot that. Matter of fact, I just picked up some Lehigh critical defense bullets. I've been loading these. I got the hell's my camera? Shit. These here. And 9mm. I've been loading those up, and I got 45s and 357s to load up. I did pick up some powder and primers. Picked up 16 pounds of powder, and then got some magic here. This is corn for everybody. I can't even see.
There you go.
Yeah, man.
Primers.
There you go.
Yep.
Where'd you get those?
Reloaders Unlimited. They're my sponsor for this channel here, so for my channel. So they gave me those, and then I got 2 8-gallon kegs. I got some power pistol, I think, and then 42-27, so I can use for my cast bullets and for the rifle. And then
that stuff right there.
Yep, I love that stuff. Did a lot of M1 carbines and stuff like that with them.
Or that's even more gooder.
H110, yep. I have the 296. Well, no, H110 isn't the same as 296.
It is. It really is.
Okay, I couldn't remember which one was comparable. I'm crooked. Sorry about that. I'm trying to turn my head. Some optical illusion going on here. So I took the brown acid. Everything's getting all weird. Ugh. I don't know. Yep. But, I don't know. I'm an idiot, so I have to put up with it. My wife's done it for 15 years. I don't understand. So anyway.
So I'm like, I don't buy self-defense ammo. If I want some self-defense ammo, I just buy some Hornady XTP pistol bullets and
Yeah.
load them up hot.
Yeah, I'll be getting ready to do that here soon because the ones that I used to buy, I can't buy them anymore because they're twice as much as they used to be.
Yeah.
And that was before all this stuff happened. It was just they just doubled the price on them.
So I think I have IMR 4895 and the H 4895. So
I use a lot of that IMR 4895 for like 30-06 and 308.
yeah,
DMC or DCM shooting.
yeah, that's what it was designed to do, man. 30-06 out of the M1 Garand.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Garen.
Yeah, shooting that and shooting a 03A3 and actually I even had a 03 that was chambered in 30-03 instead of 30-06. It was one of the first 3-year productions, and I was lucky enough to get one of those that wasn't rebarreled to 30-06. So that was part of my collection. I collected antique firearms. So I don't know. That was a different lifetime.
Oh, man. That's cool, man.
Yeah. I pretty much had stuff from the Revolutionary War up to the Vietnam War.
That's cool.
The NFA license, so I had an M2 carbine and a Thompson 21 with the pistol grip, and then let's see, what else do we have? An MP5, all kinds of fun stuff. But that was Colorado. Illinois, I couldn't have any of it. I'm lucky I can have this much gunpowder at one time. Matter of fact, I think they have rules about that.
Ellen Nazi will get you.
Yeah, that's why we're looking into Tennessee in that area. So.
Well, we're at the 22:55 mark in the show, and I just wanted to bring you our wonderful sponsor for tonight, Liberal Tears hand sanitizer. If you feel like your hands are dirty, Liberal Tears hand sanitizer, manufactured proudly by Shaman Botanicals in Kansas City. Yes, Liberal Tears.
Isn't it more fun just to slap one upside the head and get the tears off their eyes directly?
No, you tie them to a bench and then you talk bad things about their hair and their mom. You just give them personal insults.
Oh, exactly. And, like I beat your score on, Grand Theft Auto, you suck. Stuff like that.
Right.
I threw your Play-Doh away. Okay, gotcha. Makes sense. So we're about to get into this cracker competition here, aren't we?
You got a few minutes. It's coming up.
Alrighty. I'm trying to decide whether I drink. I'm gonna have one more sip of this.
Burnaby, I personally do not. I know Rick, your shit's covered. X-Ring and a couple others do, but I don't think anyone over this way does.
Okay. Holy mackerel.
Although next year, probably won't be this year, probably next year, beginning of next year, I think I'm going to build a bolt action.
Ooh. There you go. What are you going to build it? What receiver?
I haven't quite decided yet. I've been looking around. I saw a couple different ones that I'm looking into, so we'll see.
I built.
It ain't gonna be cheap, so.
No, I built up a Weatherby, a Mark V, and 3378, and I had to. My dad had 3,000. Well, I had put 3,000 into my rifle, so my dad had to put 3,500 into his, just to spend more money. And then we'd go to the Whittington Center and then shoot for money, and always bring a stack of hundreds, and I'd walk home poor. Dad always take my money. But
Yeah. I'll tell you, I'm gonna be doing an off the Remington 700 action because I'm gonna be going with Huber Concepts trigger.
okay.
That's a for sure. Huber Concepts trigger and Huber brake will be going on that thing.
Right on.
I know what that man can do when it comes to a trigger and what it can do when it comes to a brake. So, it'll be something pretty sweet.
Yeah, I had the gunsmiths do all the work at my gun shop where I worked at. I worked at a shopping range and saw some stupid stuff there and was involved in some stupid stuff and still see therapy over it. But 'cause they had a guy-
I put on my scuba gear and I go deep into the lake and I get all the guns that everybody's lost.
there you go.
Put some oil
That's
on
a
them.
great way of doing it, man.
And that's
Yeah.
pretty much how I get all my guns.
There you go. There you go.
Kingpin, I won't be making it myself, not the stock. I'll be buying all the parts. I'll put it all together myself, though. I'll figure it out.
So, are you going to rattle can it once you get it together?
No, because I think if I end up going with the stock I'm looking at, and I'm looking at two different ones, they're already pretty nice stocks. I wouldn't be rattle canning them because both of them are up there in money, and I ain't gonna rattle can that.
Oh, come on. Personalize it.
Spray painting a Ferrari.
Yeah, I'm not exorcist covered, man. I ain't gonna do that.
Now, if you can get somebody to, like, I don't know, engrave a Scottish flag into an American flag, that'd be pretty trick. I'm just saying.
Yeah, if I can do something like that where it'd be an engraving or something like that, that'd be cool.
Oh, they got those little CNC lathes you can buy. Like a $4 tattoo.
Kingpin, you got just about almost leeway to say whatever you want. Almost.
About a frog's hair of leeway now.
Yeah, he lost some of it right there.
So I've been checking out that company called Preferred Barrel Blanks or Preferred Barrels that West Desert Shooter works for. He does their YouTube stuff. Man, they make building a rifle look so easy, particularly a bolt action.
It's I've been looking at stuff all weekend, man. Because I don't know, I've been wanting to do it for a long time. You know, I built a few ARs, and I feel like challenging myself a little bit more and going with a bolt action.
I think an AR is going to be more complicated than a bolt action. I really do. I think the biggest part, all right, right there where the barrel screws on to the receiver, that area where those two mating surfaces have got to be square and plumb.
Yep.
You get those turned in a lathe, and then the front of the bolt, get that tuned even with those two. Go gauge and a no-go gauge, and barrel nut and a barrel nut wrench, and slap it together. Set your headspace. Throw it in a chassis, and get your torques set correctly, and then just put a nice optic on it and go shoot.
Yep. Well, see, that's gonna be the most difficult part, is making sure all that's aligned the right way and stuff. It's fairly easy on an AR.
Yeah.
Even when you redneck it, and I know you hate me rednecking it.
And just get you some advice.
Dude, I got them up there. I got them because of you. I know you don't like me rednecking it, so I have them. They're sitting up there.
Yeah.
But I will tell you this, man. I've rednecked every one I've put together so far, and that's I think about five or six right so far, and every single one of them is dead on accurate. So my redneck way works.
I think I built 4. Hey, Walter, welcome. There's Coach Brothers Firearm.
All right, and we have gone right at the 30-minute mark. It's the hair over. So, gentlemen, make sure you are not drinking anything. If you would, Alan and Graham, if you would, take your drinks and put them behind you, somewhere behind you where they are not in reach. All right, gentlemen, take your first pack of crackers.
Okay, so before we tear open, clarify rules. Because
It is
I'll
simple.
tell you right now, I've got a total of 4 packages. That's it. That's what I got.
It is simple. Eat as much as you can, and you can't drink unless you tap out or finish everything you got.
In what time period?
The show.
Because I mean, if I can eat all 4 of these things, I'm going to lose no matter what. Because he's got more.
I'm just gonna stop at 4. It's just the first
All right,
one.
so check this out. All you guys stop at 4, and after that, you guys continue talking. As you continue talking, your mouth is gonna feel like the Sahara Desert, and then you're gonna fucking hate life.
Don't tell him that.
Now after that, we're gonna do the seashell by the seashores, and we'll see who does it better.
Had to whistle like.
That's even better. See, I just come up with shit, and I'm not.
All right, so
I got it. Both of you eat the 4. We'll time you. And then the first one that can whistle Dixie after it's over with, you're the winner.
All righty.
start your engines, gentlemen. Go ahead.
Oh my god, those are so scrumptious.
That's just scrumptious.
Mhm.
Okay, say chubby bunnies.
That's
Chubby
right.
bunny.
Say chubby bunny.
Chubby body.
Sure.
Now, from what I understand, there's an actual cracker eating challenge amongst the military. Is that correct?
Yeah, but we put other we put cheese sauce on it, or we put peanut butter. So you have a pick. So what you do is the way we do it is a little bit more extreme than what you guys are used to. So we usually have 2 of those bags, right? Then after that, after they eat that, they start doing jumping jacks. They do about 20 or 30 jumping jacks. Then after that, they do mountain climbers. And then after that, we had them do push-ups. Then after that, they had to do a seashell by the seashores. And whoever gets it right doesn't have weekend duty. So that's kind of a way that we kind of motivate guys.
Oh, is that in the sandbox? Like, where are they going to go on weekend duty?
Oh, yeah, no, this isn't garrison, man. This is when
Okay.
we have like CQ duty, and everybody hates doing CQ duty. Basically, what it is you pull a 24-hour shift. So you're there if for some reason there's an emergency and you need to get a hold of people. So there's always somebody standing by in what we call the orderly room. And so most people like to get out of that. So myself and a lot of my squad leaders, we always try to come up with entertaining ways. Oh my God,
So Alan, Can you give us a little bit of a breakdown on how that cracker tastes? You know, give us a little review.
Oh, this very well might be the driest thing known to man. If I had my knife nearby, I would sharpen my knife with it.
It seems like you're slowing down a little.
I have a question. Alan, is it as dry as a popcorn fart?
He's not answering the question.
He's not. Look at that. He's going for all the ends of it too. Beggar's on his second one.
Wait a minute. Make sure I get everything.
Oh, there you go. He's going for the crumbs too. There we go.
Got to make it fair.
Guys are savages.
No.
I do have some of the cheese. I just don't think I'm allowed to use it.
No, it's all dry. All dry.
Yeah. CB gave me a couple of the cheeses.
You can have the cheeses after, but that's
Sorry.
at the end. You can have
I had to
those.
suck a couple of crumbs off my keyboard.
You can have those at the end of the show.
CB's rubbing it in. Look at him. He's got to get more beer.
Talking of more beer, I gotta go get another beer too. I know you wish you could have one right now, Alan.
Can either of you whistle right now?
Damn, that's good.
Oh, okay. Must not be that dry. They're whistling.
That's right.
Oh boy.
No.
I mean, I'm not embarrassed to lose.
Okay, so here's my thing. How many have you done so far, Alan?
I got 1 1/4 packages down.
Okay, so hey, hear me out. Whenever you guys finish one package, put it out in the air so we know how many you guys have. So you got 1. Okay. What do you got? You got 1. Okay, baby.
They're both on their second package now.
Yep.
Very good.
Last cracker on the second package.
Nothing like watching crackers eat crackers. This is fucking awesome.
Idiot.
Right. And just I know, since Alan, I know you're really looking to be able to have something to drink. Tonight's show is brought to you all by Bell Two Hearted Ale.
No.
So Thor, I want to ask Thor's Axe a question. So what are you saying there, Thor's Axe? Are they going to have stretch marks here today or so?
Want pictures?
No.
We get baby pictures.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Man, he's been savage. Savage.
Left here.
Oh. I'm about tied with you then. Not for long. You're gonna pull ahead shortly. Sorry, folks. I gotta talk with my mouth full.
I think you got a dick in your mouth.
Well, remember, it is Janet's case. So
Delicious.
I was just going to say that's what she said.
Mario gives a new meaning to the phrase Hummer, though, does he not?
Mm-hmm. Man, look at you. All right, number 2. Good job, Bigger. You are the man. You are the man. Look at his face.
He's rocking it, man.
His face is precious, bro. Alan's fucking dying. He's getting redder by the minute. Look at that shit.
His jaws are flowing down.
Salt would tell you that much.
Everything froze up.
Salt would be nice.
He's still going crumb to crumb. All right.
Oh man.
Oh, Michael's teasing you too, man.
Whistle chap.
Nice ice cold beer.
I was
Whistle
waiting
check.
for it to go all over my camera.
I got my whistle on.
Oh,
Holy shit,
I
sucks.
want to see a video outside the bathroom door where they hear him go breathing exercises.
careful. Alan will do it.
Sound like they're passing kidney stones. I may be mulched in the backyard. Got it. I'll wait. There we go.
There you go, right
Hey,
there.
Mario, is the vegetable crackers any better than the regular ones?
I've never had those. Those come in those vegan meals?
Alan, if you have to ask, it doesn't matter, brother.
Guns and barbecue. Yeah, I do like good beer. That's why we don't drink Yingling around here.
You know, it's funny. Because it's Sunday night, people got nothing better to do than watch us two idiots eat these crackers.
Man.
Even Fuzz knows.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
I hope some of my viewers around here.
Doing now.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you definitely need an extra space for that one. That's fucking hilarious.
Hey Mario, I still need your bank account so I can make that deposit on that money I owe you.
Oh, no worries, buddy.
So, Alan, how you feeling?
Hey, remember, we may be enemies sometimes, but you know you're my brother, buddy. You can let the civilians suffer, bro.
Hey, we're allowed to pick on one another, but if anybody picks on you, I'll hurt them.
I'm
I'm gonna
slightly
catch that drink when I
parched.
get a chance.
A good two-hearted ale would be wonderful right now.
It is. It is. And you know what? I've even got a double two heart in the
Oh,
fridge.
you know, maybe some Gatorade would be good right now. You know,
I got a nice double two heart in the fridge too. You want one?
Hey, Alan, I bet even one of them nasty ass Heinekens would be good right now.
Mhm.
I'm about to
Yeah,
hit some
even
of that damn
that
Rust-Oleum
I'm
primer.
almost ready to drink liberal tears.
I'm gonna drink primer spray can. Spray them inside of my mouth like Dumb and Dumber.
Hey, remember, bigger behind the trigger. You volunteered for this.
Hey, you did, man.
I'm
You
into
talked
it,
mad
too.
shit last week, so
You look like you're in
man.
your
Oh,
facial your facial expressions is painful already.
Can you do this for me?
I say your face looks like you're in really a lot of pain already.
I got a bad tooth. Dropped a piece.
Don't be dropping anything. If it hits the
Nope.
floor, you still got to eat it.
Well, I could eat off the floor in here anyway, so. Mm.
And no, you're not allowed to drink the liberal tears, Alan. Not allowed.
Ooh, 3-bag. Alan's a 3-bagger.
Oh, shit.
Down to my fourth and last pack.
Oh, well,
No,
you
you-
just sprayed some out.
You spray
Find
it
that
up,
piece.
pick it up and eat it.
Damn, you're brutal, man. Where are you, Grant? You're on number 4?
Damn straight.
You know why I'm enjoying this so much, Jamie?
Because you skipped out on it.
Well, it's like this. Me and Mario, we both hate civilians. Eat up, boys.
hey, you get these some of the fine
You know,
food.
Daniel texted me after the chat Sunday last week, and he's like, you know what, dude? Me and Mary have already made a deal.
Oh, Thorzax, don't believe me. I know it's not going to be good.
Beer.
And the vegetable ones. Ooh.
Zen Master's talking shit now. Hurry up, bitches.
Uh-oh, we just lost somebody.
Oh,
Oh,
Hey, what the fuck happened?
I'm gonna call foul.
Yeah, man.
Gonna call foul.
I don't know, man. Come on, bro. You need to get back in.
Well,
What? Don't die on me, bro.
even if he doesn't come back in, I'm just happy that Daniel's the first loser.
all right, you got to participate to lose.
No, you were technically supposed to, so you are a loser at this point.
Okay, well, I lost by somebody else's conspiracy against me.
That's not my fault.
Well, you know what? Okay, I lost this one.
While doing that, Thorzax, I hope nobody's with me. Nobody's going to want to be.
You're gonna hate yourself in the morning.
But you know what? Tomorrow and the day after, everything will still be normal for me.
Yeah, you're Alan. You're probably cussing me out for the next week. It's not gonna be pretty.
I know.
Oh, I need some more coffee. I'm a little out. I'll be right back.
You know, he's getting coffee, man. You know, coffee sounds really good too. Although I'm enjoying this real nice, ice cold, two-hearted ale. This thing is damn fine, you know. Ed, we love you, brother. Cheers.
You're the one that put me into this, you dick.
You accepted it, you dick.
Oh, you know what's better than a coffee right now? An ice cold cherry Coke. Here, listen to this.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite.
Refreshing.
Pop that cherry, buddy.
All right, come on, beggar. Where'd you go, man?
Alan's going to be popping a cherry come Monday.
But he's gonna be popping something.
Pops is telling me to go on a run and burn up the carbs.
I ain't gonna help you. Not gonna help you.
Hey, I hope you got that extra strength John Wayne toilet paper.
28 grams of carbs.
The only thing that's gonna help is literally if you have the blackest coffee you can ever drink. That may help you a little bit.
Have a cigarette, then go, well, Pops, I'm trying to quit smoking too. It's not helping me none.
Like, I got backup. I didn't do it.
100% prune juice and eat a bowl of dicks, Daniel.
I don't know what happened to Bigger Behind the Trigger. Apparently he ate so much he fell off.
I hope he's okay. His face he was making some pretty nasty expressions there.
He was. I don't see he hasn't popped back in, so I don't know. I hope he's all right. He was going to town there pretty good, so
I'm gonna keep going.
keep going, man.
That's it. That's all she wrote.
Yeah, but you can't drink anything the rest of the show.
Oh, the rest of the show.
Yeah, you can't drink anything.
Yeah.
Yep. If you want to make this official, you got to go dry.
Mhm.
No, you have nothing to drink till later on, man.
This might be something you actually win, buddy.
Well,
Wow.
no, wait. If he does drink something before the end of the show, wait a minute.
If you drink before, if you
Nobody
drink before
wins.
the end of the show, that's it.
Nobody wins.
Dude, we got a long ass show left, bro. That's gonna suck balls, bro.
You can take your time with that if you want, Alan, but you gotta finish it.
You should have paced yourself.
Refreshing.
Bigger Beyond the Triggers in the side chat. I guess he needs another link. Gorillas and Guns. These are the vegetable ones. The other ones, they taste like, well, probably the driest thing known to man.
Yeah, the vegetable ones are a little bit more gooder because they actually have a little bit of oil in them, so it'll go a little easier on you.
Well, and that's why I saved these for the last. Thought it was like the fairest, but
no, Razor, he doesn't, and that's why we're making him wait to the end of the show before he can drink, because we're gonna make sure those clay babies are nice and big.
yeah, no, they're gonna end up swelling. It'll swell up as soon as I take a drink. But
see, I've had MRE crackers. I know how bad they are.
last piece.
That's why I was glad this was between Alan and Daniel, and Daniel wussed out like a little bitch.
Hey, Alan, this would be a good time to call your doctor and schedule yourself for a colonoscopy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, that camera going up is gonna feel a hell of a lot better than what's coming down.
Kyle didn't believe in me. Kyle Lusk, you didn't believe in me. Ha!
Hey, it's bigger down there in the waiting room.
See, that's only 4 packs though. That's
Only 4 packs. Two's enough.
Yeah, dude.
Two's too many.
Enough shit. Yeah, you're gonna.
"52 minutes, 50 seconds in." So we actually started right at 31. I do believe somewhere right around 31.
somewhere in there. You have you got a good hour and a bit before you can drink.
Yeah, man.
Well, nevertheless, I mean, that's what. We'll call it just about 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
4
Yeah.
packs.
No,
Yeah.
the next hour is going to be the worst hour of your life. You think the drink off was bad?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're gonna hate this shit.
Literally.
Dorzax, I'm not sure. I resent Dave a link. I resent Graham a link. I haven't seen him come back in yet.
Well, and Kyle Lusk is out there talking smack. 4 packs ain't shit. Get up in here, Kyle. 4 packs, 20 minutes. Nothing to drink. Chop, chop. Damn it, Kingpin. Knock it the hell off.
Oh, would you like something to drink?
I'll take a sip for you.
That sounds so refreshing.
Yes, it does.
All right. So hold on. We got the next challenge. So Razor, who is supposed to take this challenge?
The closest thing I got to an MRE is what's in my get home bag. MREs aren't too bad anymore. I really like the lasagna.
Yeah. Yeah, but they I think one thing I noticed about the newer MREs, they have way the fuck too much sodium, dude. Like way too much.
Oh, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I've
And
been battling the high
that's another
blood
reason
pressure.
why I really stopped eating them as much as I could. That's why if you notice, I always take my jet boil with me, and I bring like soups, and that's what I eat.
My
'Cause
my doctor's been freaking over my blood pressure. It was running 169 over 123.
the fuck, man, you gonna die, shit, man. Stop doing that.
Man, Kingpin is going at you, dude.
Yeah, he's making it happen.
Mhm. I want to see the post video he post, because it was just like a
15 minutes. Alan drinks. He put his liver at stake. Well, I'm willing to play this game. Thank you, Bearded. Not only for providing me with the ability to do this, but for that as well. I'm willing to play this one out. In all actuality, I'm fine. I spent the majority of the morning making sure I was very well hydrated.
All right, so we got a challenge out there. Razor JB threw it out there. Is there anyone out in the side chat who would love to come on the show and be a challenger and challenge someone to this particular challenge? I want to get some new people in here. I want to get some other people that's not been on the show before that want us to participate, jump in these challenges, and help promote Justice Final Mission. So if you're out there, you're watching, and you haven't been on one of these challenges yet, and you want to participate and do a challenge of some sort, we got one there. It's been thrown out there. Heck, he'll even provide the MREs for the challenge. So you don't even have to do anything.
Yeah, clearly, this week it was eating crackers. It doesn't necessarily have to be serious challenges. It's good that it's good if they're healthy challenges, unlike some of the challenges that we've had.
All right, so Kyle says he'll take the MRE challenge. So Kyle, there's one. Josh Brunware is a MRE challenge, and it was 3 MREs. So 3 full MREs during the show.
That's fucking nuts. I would never do shit like that.
Guns and Barbecue, are you saying you accept this challenge?
No roll call. It's three MREs during the chat. And it's live, so you can't, you just, if you were just already here, you just watched me suck down 4 packages. Thank you, six shooter. Yeah, I just sucked down 4 packages of the MRE crackers. Nothing to drink for the rest of the show. We've got an hour at the very least. The oddball thing is that it's Labor Day tomorrow, and more than likely that means that the Scotsman is off, which more than likely means we will go past the 2-hour mark.
We will, and I'm glad you brought that up, because next week I go back to 5 days, so we will have to keep these dead on at 9 o'clock. I will be going to work after the show going forward. They went back to 3 shifts. They hired enough people since they let so many people go with all the BS. they've hired enough people back that they're going to do 3 shifts again. So. All right, so Guns and Barbecue can't do that particular challenge, but he's willing to come on. So yeah, I'd be happy to have you on anytime, bud. So we got Kyle out there. Who's willing to challenge Kyle? Who wants to go up against Kyle Lusk?
Oh, go up against Kyle in an eating contest? Who's a sucker for punishment?
Well, I thought I was going to have a halfway decent mark on this challenge. I thought, yeah, no problem. I can take Daniel. And then Bigger Behind the Trigger stepped up. And I went, ooh, I don't know about all that. He was talking big game, man. 20. He's got himself double stacked with crackers. But by default, I'm still winning.
You're still winning right now. I don't know what happened to him, man.
He said his mic is still booting.
I sent him another link, and he's having issues.
Fuzz Fork, I know that. They're a bunch of assholes. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, yeah. So depending upon the MREs you get nowadays, you could end up with the wheat bread or pound cake, like Razor's talking, or even the breadsticks. The breadsticks aren't too bad. Had those.
So I'll tell you right now. Between the crackers, the bread, and the pound cake, yeah, you're gonna die. You will not be getting off of that particular lavatory you're on for about a week and a half to 2 weeks.
Hey, Scotsman. Maybe I think Kyle and maybe Mario and Alan should do a lamb fries eating contest.
Lamb what?
Lamb fries.
And that is?
What the fuck is that?
What? It's the sheep version of Rocky Mountain oysters.
I ain't fucking with no oysters. What the fuck is wrong with you, boy?
No, Rocky Mountain oysters. You can go for those or lamb fries.
No.
It has nothing to do with the ocean or
Okay.
water.
I'm not eating that shit. That sounds nasty.
No, they're not even sliced. It's just a ball.
No, I ain't doing that shit.
They're
Come up with something else.
Oh no, lamb fries.
Fuck that. All right. Fuck your
Well,
rules. I
dude-
ain't up with that.
Well, do some Rocky Mountain oysters.
No.
Your wife will love you for it.
I don't fuck with fucking fruit, man. That shit. Sheep
They're
balls,
they're they're high in testosterone.
I'm sure they are, but no.
What was that challenge TV show years ago? I think Joe Rogan hosted it as well, where it was like challenging all kinds of different stuff, but at some point during the show, everybody had to eat gross crap. What was the name of that survivalist kind of challenge show? I forget. But yeah, when it comes down to eating gross crap, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. It
All right,
comes down to eating MREs.
Hold
That's
on.
another story.
Josh Benware had a question out there. Does an MRE supplement count? No. These MREs will be sent to you. You have to eat what is sent to you. So if you're up for the challenge, I will pass on the information and it will be sent to you.
Ah, yes. Fear factor. Yes. Everybody's all over that fear factor. Yeah, good gracious. Everybody would have to be like eating nasty crap. I didn't really see the big deal about that. It comes to downright survival. You're going to eat whatever you can probably shove in your mouth. I don't know.
You know, I thought we were about shooting and that kind of stuff. I was kind of liking the sound of that 22 challenge we were talking about. Just saying, you guys want to?
Well, we can do that too.
Where this eating nasty shit come from?
No, we are promoting Justin's Final Mission in any way we can, and at the same time, we are having fun at other people's expense. Right now, we're having fun at Alan's expense. I'd say we're having fun at Bigger Behind the Trigger expense, but unfortunately he dropped out, and I don't know if he's having earning issues or what, but he can't get back in.
I'm just hoping he didn't like preload with prune juice or something, and it's all good.
Sounds like
I
it's
like
all good.
that.
I mean, we're literally doing this just for entertainment and raise awareness for Justin's Final Mission. Keep our minds off of a lot of the BS going around. Now, the challenges used to always be around improving our skills. And so that's, we can get more towards that again. We can get really more towards that again.
All of the challenges have been improving your skills. You improved your skills as a drinker when you passed out. You improved your skills eating dry ass crackers. Everything is an improvement. We're striving every day to make ourselves better. So,
I liked CB's 22 at 22 yards, 22 rounds.
Yep, we can do that.
That's pretty good.
We can do that. Daniel, I'll get with you. We'll figure it out sometime this week, maybe, and we can do that.
And CB, what do you say since now see that's the kind of challenge that everybody can do. I mean, everybody can do that. And since me and the CB didn't have to shave our beards, maybe me and him ought to go first.
Yeah. And the loser shaves their beard live.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, come on.
No, I don't think so.
What do y'all think out there?
I cast bullets, remember?
Come on, side chat. Speak up. If they go up against each other, does the loser have to shave? Oh, look, water. Water tastes good.
I think we should do a William Tell challenge.
That's what they're talking about, shooting an apple off your camera.
We could do that too.
At 50 yards.
We could do that. We can do a traditional bow too if you want to do traditional bow.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to participate in that. As Bearded CB knows, I can't shoot a bottle of Tannerite at 25 yards. So,
I was going to do it with a crossbow.
Of course, it helps when your red dot is actually tightened down and Loctited. Come to find out.
Barnaby Sanchez, we have done a blindfold challenge before. Not for this particular thing, but we've done it in the past. Actually, the last time I did that challenge, I did it in a dark room too, just to make it fair, where I literally could not see anything.
CB's saying we can do a rifle and a pistol so everybody can get involved.
It sounds like Bigger Behind the Trigger was having some technical difficulties.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
What up, Squatch?
Yeah, Bigger, I haven't seen you pop back in at all, man. I've been looking for you, so I'm not sure what's going on. Look for you guys look for a coming video from me and Squatch. We're gonna get together here pretty soon. We're gonna do a comparison of the Lyman All-American 8 and the Redden T7.
So, Jamie, you're talking this 22 challenge, 22 rounds. That's expensive in today's world, but 22 rounds at 22 yards. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, smallest group.
Smallest group, 22 rounds of 22 long rifle. And you're putting this challenge out to who?
Well,
Everybody.
CB and I are going to lead the way, I think.
CB and Jamie lead the way, but anyone else who wants to jump in on this, jump in on this. And I'm up for it. And I'll do it with a revolver because that's the only 22 I own.
Yeah, well, revolver division and rifle division will be different categories. We can't expect revolvers to shoot the kind of groups that a rifle will.
Yeah, that's all I got, man. I was gifted a revolver from someone on here, and that's all I got for 22. I don't have a 22 other than that, so we can use that though.
Oh, so Josh, you're saying you got rid of your Glocks?
You actually manned up and bought a CZ. Ooh, there you go. See, though, that wouldn't be a fair competition because I can eat the heck out of mushrooms.
Yeah, and the last mushroom eating competition I had, it was like 4 days later. I found myself in the middle of Virginia without shoes. So no, I'm not gonna eat mushrooms anymore. No, thanks.
I need to go get me a refreshment since I'm out. So I'll be right back so I can get another one of our sponsors right here. You know, a nice two-hearted ale. I'll be right back. Let me
yeah, make sure it's cold.
Oh,
make sure it's cold too, fucker.
So gorillas and guns were shooting 22 rifles, 22 rounds at 22 yards. Smallest groups win.
And I'm going to place a bet right now that I'm winning this contest.
I don't know about that, Daniel.
I know.
We'll see if Pop's Quest jumps in on that.
There's no way anybody will beat me with a 22 at 22 yards.
I say we do a pistol division, a rifle division, and a rifle iron sight division. Actually, that challenge is at 50 yards is already going. What's his name? Help me out, Kyle.
So Ghost Rider's asking support it or stand it. It's freehand. All freehand.
No. That wasn't it.
Freehand.
I can shoot it supported and make one hole.
Freehand.
Yep, freehand. No bench, no offhand. Offhand only.
Offhand, well, I took lessons from Fuzzy, and I can still beat everybody. There will be one hole.
Because you're gonna shoot one round.
No, I'll shoot 22 rounds.
Yeah, but there will be one hole in the.
He's only going to shoot one at the target. That's
all the rest will go over the top.
He's going to throw an 8-inch rock at the target first. That'll be one hole, and he'll just put them somewhere in that 8 inches.
Damn, I knew I should have told Scotsman that one thing Fuzzy told me to do once.
Bigger, I don't know what's going on, man. I hope you figure out what's happening. Again, I haven't seen you pop back in at all.
Squatch, I can't see a target at 22 yards without a scope.
I agree with Squatch though, man. Iron sights only, dude. I agree with that.
Okay, I'm out. Fine, y'all have fun.
I'm out.
Oh, come on.
I have scopes.
22 yards.
I have scopes on mine. That's it.
I can't.
You can shoot my revolver.
I really can't see it. I can't see iron sights right in front of my face.
Oh, see, there you go. Josh has got it right. That's probably what'll happen. He'll shoot one round and then 21 others. Yeah. Whatever you guys got. If you got a scope on it, shoot it with a scope. That's fine. The whole thing behind this, and again, guys, we keep talking about this, but the whole thing behind this is promoting Justice Foundation, getting the word out, and getting the word spread. So, if you only got scopes on your guns, that's fine.
There's just two rules. One, mention Justin's final mission in your video. Two, have fun with the video. There you go. It's really that simple, man. It's not like serious competition. It's just a way to do you get bragging rights? Possibly. If you can put them all into a hole. But we'll just make it simple. Just make it simple.
Yeah.
If you got a 22, you got 22 rounds and 22 yards to work with.
And like CB says, and CB, stop donating money, dude. You don't need to. I gotta take that thing down. I don't know how to. That's my problem right now. YouTube's changed so many things. I can't even freaking figure out how to take shit away. Two different ones. So we'll have scopes and we'll have iron sights. So we can do two different ones, but it's all about making sure you're promoting Justice Foundation, having fun with it. That's all it's about. It's about our veterans getting the word out, making sure that they are not taking their lives.
Yeah, you're having fun. If you want to make even more fun with it, challenge yourself. Push your own envelope. If 22 is fine, take it to 33. 33 is fine. Take it to 66. If 66 is fine, and so forth. Challenge yourself even. But it's just more of helping to raise awareness and just having fun, getting out and shooting.
And call people out.
Fun.
Call people out. Call people out that you want to shoot that maybe haven't made a video yet. Call them out. Like, hey, look, I can shoot better than you can. Let's see it. Let's find out. And Gorilla, man, if you can't get 22, that's fine. Again, it's more about the awareness than anything else, man. Get as far as you can and do what you do. Have fun with it, make it fun. pull a banana out your rear end and shoot the banana. You know, do what you do, make it fun.
I still want to shoot an apple off your camera, Scotsman.
There's a banana in my tailpipe.
Yeah, well, we can actually we'll do we'll shoot an apple off of something.
Oh, there's my.
Yeah, in all actuality, I had an old cell phone that I was going to use as a shooting target. But one of the sons found it in my drawer. I pulled it out to charge it because I was going to take it out to the range and shoot it on purpose. And one of the sons found it and is now using it like strictly as a Wi-Fi phone to play games on and stuff. I'm like, oh man, come on. I was going to use that for a video, but I need it. Fine.
You just when it disappears, I don't know what happened to it. Sorry. I got a scope sitting up there that needs to be shot. That's got to go to the range. Me and Daniel make that a fun one. We'll figure out what we're shooting that with.
22 long rifle is something that I don't own at the moment. I've had a number of them throughout the years, but I honestly do not own one at the moment.
See, Fuzz, you train Daniel. That explains what's a lot of problems he's got. And that's actually a really good question, Going Wild. Alan, how's the kid doing?
He's actually doing very, very well. He's still living in the brace. He's taking himself very easy. He doesn't do anything that's really strenuous at all. He doesn't do any lifting. He's still very, very conscious of his current situation. I've been spending a little bit of time with him, and as I always do anyway. But he's been doing great. We tinker around with the RC cars and do that. And I mean, you know, I was thinking about taking him out and having him shoot some slugs through the shotgun. Didn't think that was a great idea. But no, he's actually doing really, really well.
That's good, man. Glad to hear it.
You missed the shot.
What are you showing us a UFO, Daniel? Is this a UFO that was over your house that hijacked your MRE crackers from you, or?
No, I'm playing a clip from a video I'm going to release. I'm on the porch, 50 yards away.
Don't worry, guys. I'm watching Alan. He's not drinking. I'm watching him like a hawk. You got to hit play.
All it was, you seen the camera jump, right?
No, not really.
Okay, well, I'm going to show the target in a second. Blah, blah, blah. And it's going to turn around here and show you this. I shot this at 50 yards. I had my camera sitting on the target. It knocked the camera down, but so I think I can shoot an apple off a camera at 50 yards.
Yeah, but that's cheating.
What's cheating?
Use a proper bow. Don't use a freaking crossbow. That's cheating.
Well,
I'm old. I know.
Well, Gunwild asked a question, and I don't know if we'll need to wait for Jamie to show back. Oh, there he is. Gunwild asked a question, sir, and I wanted your input on this. Is there a time limit on the 22 challenge?
I think it'd be different for different divisions, don't y'all? I mean, if you're doing,
I would simply say no, because it's not about that. It's about getting the awareness. So I would simply say there's no time limit. Do it when you can. If it takes you a week, if it takes 2 weeks, I know it's kind of harder for you where you're at. So if it takes you a little bit longer to get to the range.
No, I think I think he meant doing the actual shooting portion. Doing the actual shooting portion. I think Pop's Quest is right when he says 22 minutes because nobody wants to watch a 22-minute video.
Yeah, you gotta keep it. I mean, heck, you guys saw my 2-mile run. I did it in a minute 30. You get keep your videos short if you can. Keep them short. We don't, it's tough to watch long videos. I've watched a few over the last couple of days that were fairly long, and the only reason that I even watched them is because it's people that I kind of give a shit about. It's tough watching videos over 10 minutes. 10 minutes is really pushing it. Keep them short.
Yes, 2 minutes, 22 seconds. Oh, God.
most of us can't reload in that amount of time.
Josh, there's no way, buddy. I'm still feeling the pain. So there's no way. Me and running don't get along. There's a reason I haven't ran for over 20 freaking years. And the reason is I'm still feeling it right now. So yeah, that's not gonna happen. I did what I had to do. It was not easy by any means. I wish I could have made the video better. I'm sorry it sucked. It is what it is. Yeah, Pops, man, you're rocking it, dude. You're rocking it, man. I'm sorry, man. Between my knees, my ankles, and my back, there's just no way. More so my knees and my ankles. They just ain't got it in them.
Yeah, I've been giving Pops a lot of props because he's been deserving of it. I mean, it's him that's kind of he's been a major inspiration for me to start getting some of my ducks in a row. And if you haven't noticed, I haven't smoked all the show. I've barely smoked all week, 5 cigarettes this week, and I'm doing good. So, that's where it's going to end up starting. I think being able to get more fit, I'm going to be ultimately I'm going to end up becoming a better shooter. And hopefully at some point I feel like I will be physically capable of doing competitions. I'd like to get myself into far better shape before I start that road, because I'm going to have to get my gear set up and actually get some other equipment that I think would be more competition ready, and getting some more ducks in a row before I do that. But I totally feel like I need to get into better shape even before I start that.
Yep. And if anyone wants to do a cycle challenge, please go ahead. I'll be happy to do so. When it comes to cycling, I'll kick your ass all day long. But running, I'm not a runner. My running days ended well over 20 years ago. CB wants a link. CB, give me 30 seconds. If that, and you'll have it.
Yeah, but one thing I want to reiterate, guys, is it's the fact that you guys are doing a lot of great things for a lot of good people out there that are needing help. Um, I don't want to get too much into the whole thing, but I think sometimes because veterans are not the vocal types that will come and tell you, "Hey, I have a problem, I have an issue." We are sometimes put to the side because we are not considered a priority to other people's lives or priority to the government. This is the reason why there's so many civilian agencies that have taken over this part in taking care of our veterans. It's not the fact that our government doesn't know. I just think that they have so much stuff going on that they forget about us. The only time they give a shit about veterans is during war and during the election time. That's the only time that people really give a damn about us. And I like the fact that we have some veteran organizations that really, really want to help our guys out there. So just want to throw my 2 cents on this, guys, and the importance of it. I understand that this may look silly to a lot of you guys with all these challenges, but believe me, there's a purpose in everything we do. And I want to thank all of our guys that are in here, man, that have done such great things. And here's another great veteran looking mighty fluffy today. Got them juices and berries. Thank you, my Navy homies. Appreciate all you guys' support and help on all this. But let's just continue doing it, guys. Let's not forget the reason why we're all doing this.
And that's exactly it. We're having fun. We're doing things that we normally wouldn't do day to day. Eating MRE crackers for the hell of eating MRE crackers and not having anything to drink. It's all in fun, but at the end of the day, we're promoting Justice Final Mission. We're promoting to make sure you guys are aware of the things that are happening with our veterans and take care of our veterans. And it's not just Justice Final Missions, because there's many other good ones out there. And, if we can support them all and help them all, that's great. And that's the point. Unfortunately, our wonderful government, loves to call on them when they want to call on them, but past that, they don't care. And unfortunately, it's not just, doesn't come down to just the president and all the rest of it. It comes down to the entire government because of how that system works. So don't take some of that the wrong way, because it's not just him. It's many others throughout that entire system that really screw it all up. But again, the more we can do, the better. We're here, we're helping and promoting and making sure people know what's going on and getting the word out there. And that's the key. And in the meantime, we're having fun with it too. Now, CB, are you and Jamie gonna go ahead and do the 22 challenge, and whoever loses shaves? Because I really think that should be a thing.
I think, originally our plan was to put some money on this for Justin's final mission in general. Now, if during the total time frame of whatever time frame it is that you decide to give everybody, because I know some people like me, getting to the range tomorrow's not an option. Some people like Daniel, however, him getting to the range, at 6 a.m. tomorrow is obviously a go. if you give people a 2-week time frame to get all their videos in and do promotion, and if you raise an additional $2,000 to Justin's final mission, and they can put in 22 challenge, because obviously 22 being the big number here for that which happens with our fellow veterans. And I saw many of those guys today dating clear back to World War II, to more than that. If you raise an additional $2,000, I'll shave the beard, but I'm keeping the stash.
I'm not gonna put a time frame on it because again, I know it's hard for some people to get to the range. So I'll let you and Jamie figure that one out. But if you guys are willing to, I'll let you two figure that out.
If we raise an additional $2,000 to the mark that we're on as of tomorrow,
And he froze up.
He did freeze up.
Yeah. What he was going to say is, if the additional $2,000, he'll shave half the mustache off.
Okay. I'm having troubles. I'm out here in a giant steel building. So if we raise that additional $2,000 on top of what we already raised, I'm keeping the stash. I'll shave the beard. And that's through whatever time point Jamie gets to. He's got a busy lifestyle like me. So we'll go from there.
Yeah, my goal would be to have mine out by Friday.
I think Gray Note was making fun of you, Alan.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure about that.
I think he is.
I wish the band a good night.
I think he's letting you know what's coming out. He's letting you know what you got to look forward to.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough one. It's gonna be a rough one. I think that the crackers they put in MREs start off at 4 foot thick, and they just compress them down to where they can put them in the package.
I threw the link out in the side chat too. So if you guys, there was a couple people asking. I emailed a few people, but I also threw it in the side chat. So if you're out there and you want to make a video and help promote it, trust me, we appreciate it more than you know. And that's the link right there. If you want to throw that link inside your video. Yeah, Pops, I got to work tomorrow too, man. I mean, technically for me, though, it's not Labor Day because it's already going to be past that by the time I go to work, pretty much.
After this one is over, maybe we can do something with our ARs, like 223 at 223 yards.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
So I'm curious, does anybody know the name of the Trump supporter that was shot by the Antifa guy during the protest? The Antifa guy has since been involved when the feds tried to arrest him and decided that he was going to pick up a gun against a bunch of federal agents.
Yeah,
not real intelligent.
Yeah, no, they turned his ass into Swiss cheese. The other guy, I know he was really big in with, she's out by Merton. She's a 2A supporter and a survivor of domestic violence. Crap, I'm forgetting both their names off the top of my head right now. But yeah, no, they went together in other previous 2A engagements, and it was the Patriots.
Yeah, there was the one guy that he just blatantly, it was on video, it was blatant. At first, the guy came out, did an interview the day before the feds cracked into him, saying that it was self-defense, but it blatantly was not. On video, he just straight comes up and murders this guy. But everywhere in the media that's covering it is giving the name of the Antifa guy. They're not giving the name of the guy that he shot. Aaron Danielson, Findog says, is that the name of the guy that
Danielson? Yes, yeah.
So first, I didn't cry at Old Yeller. It's tough for me to cry, man. I didn't cry at Old Yeller. I'm kind of sick in the head. I kind of laughed at that.
Oh, you just get him enough of the two-hearteds, and we sit down and talk some war stories with him, and that's a whole nother ball game. Me and Mario, we could get her done, but that's off camera, and that's with a whole lot of whiskey for everybody.
Yeah, that'd be a whole different thing right there.
I haven't shot an anger since 2009. I'm down.
Woo! Yeah, that'd be a whole different closed session, and that's a lot of whiskey.
Yeah, that would be finishing the bottle that someone else sent me. That'd be a rough one right there.
Yeah, that's a campfire story deal there. That's we're all hanging out, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, well, I cried when Old Yeller got shot because I was only 8 years old at the time.
Yeah, you know.
Well, I think I was 6 when I first saw it, but then again, that was like, in 1987.
You know what's painful is watching that shit in Spanish and the translation's all fucked up. Fucking Telemundo got it wrong like a motherfucker.
All right, so when I saw it back in the 90s, and I laughed. And
no, you should have watched that back in when you were 4.
If I was to see it in Spanish, I'd probably laugh even harder.
Probably.
Well, now that you're a naturalized citizen, watch it again, because now that you're a citizen, you'll cry.
Oh shit.
It's tough for me to cry, man. I don't cry.
Eat an MRE cracker and try to go poop.
Just
eat 4 of them and try to go poop.
For everyone that's watching, I want to make sure you guys know tonight's show is sponsored by Bell's Brewery, 200 Ale. It is very delicious. It is tasty, and it was Ed's favorite drink. And Ed, we love you, brother.
Oh. Be like Ed.
Cherry Coke, Alan. Good stuff.
Like I said, hey, Alan, I told you, man. I got double 200 Ale in the fridge too. You want a double 200 Ale? I'll get you one right now.
Jamie just mocking me with that Aquafina. I just
guys, here's the funny part. So we're all mocking him with drinks. That's not the problem he's gonna have. The problem he's gonna have is gonna come tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. And
I know I'll be fine tomorrow morning. So I mean, should I send you a video at my 6:25 morning constitutional?
No, please don't.
No, that does not need to be on a group chat. I guarantee.
And Alan, for everyone's sake, please do not make a video of the aftermath.
Oh, come on.
Well, there's one thing with that. There's not going to be any problem.
Oh, it's not gonna happen. That's probably why.
Exactly.
What, Alan? What time do you get up in the morning?
Well, if I don't have to work, I sleep in, so it's like 6:30.
You're not gonna sleep in. Your stomach's gonna be rocking and rolling, and you're gonna get like, holy.
About an hour after this is over with and you start drinking, that stomach's going to go, you just swallowed a brick, dummy.
Yeah.
Well, he won a brick, all right, but you know.
He's gonna wish he had someone there to give him an extraction.
You ever mix concrete, Alan?
Yeah, he did tonight.
More than once. Actually, I work for a concrete company.
Yeah, so you know what? It starts out dry powder with some gravel in it. And then you pour
we're
water
live.
in it.
Oh, still?
Yep, we're on video.
Oh,
Thanks, Gorilla.
Good night, Silverback.
Maybe I should take a hint from Silverback and just eat a ton of bananas.
I don't think it would help you any, honestly.
Hey,
Too late
Scott,
for that.
why don't we just let him have some water now so we can enjoy some of it?
No, he's still got 14 minutes before he can drink.
Hey, I donated some money 20 minutes ago.
No.
I think he's earned it.
He did.
No.
He did.
He's got to hit the lead.
I ponied up to this challenge.
You did, and
You were gracious enough to supply me the supplies.
13 and a half minutes, and you can have a drink.
I want to see him suffer.
Oh, wait.
But yeah, it's nothing.
It's nothing right now, but in a little bit it will be something.
That baby that's coming tomorrow.
Drink coffee now.
That's gonna be your problem. Yeah, don't drink water, drink coffee.
Yeah, bananas are going to take you the opposite direction of where you want to go. You probably need some prunes.
Got wild saying
Take it from Jamie.
So drink some coffee and take some lime oil and some whatever else you got over there, and just loop that shit up.
Get some Hoppies number 9.
Yeah, some Hoppies number 9, some M Pro 7, whatever you got there. Heck, if you got 5W30, it's all gonna help.
5W30, you want to use that little nozzle to go up one way though to help things out.
Now, maybe we should have had some medical screening. Alan, do you have hemorrhoids?
Not yet.
He will by Wednesday.
No, he said he had the runs. This is going to help him out.
Burnaby, if that's an offer for free bacon, I'll take free bacon.
Yeah.
I love bacon, dude. I'll take free bacon.
Yeah, some mineral oils. Right. That's exactly it. I don't. Yeah, I'm not quite sure how everything's going to come out, but it should be okay in the long run, hopefully.
So you know how some women have problems having babies, and they need to get a little slit there. You might need that little slit.
No, he does not need an episiotomy. Hopefully. That's a lot of stitches he probably doesn't want in a place he really doesn't want them at.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I wouldn't be looking forward to a lobotomy.
I'm gonna tell you right now, oh man, this is so tasty. So tasty.
Oh, yeah.
And JH is absolutely right. Right at the moment, even that Heineken sounds like it would be good.
Oh God. I just
No.
You really want to know?
Oh my God.
I'm limited to what my dad keeps in his fridge, and
Light
he doesn't
water?
drink beer. He doesn't drink beer anymore. So
He
whenever
drinks like water.
no,
Kyle's
he
got
doesn't
you
drink at
covered.
all. He just buys it.
There you go. Kyle's got you covered.
Yep. So no, my dad doesn't really drink anymore. He might have like one a month. So it's up to me and my grandma to make sure his fridge stays fresh. So when I come home, this is what I get. And you know what? I'm not going to complain. So
I'm sorry, man. I've been a professional drinker for well over 20 years. I would complain.
You know what? Well, it's about that time of year, so I really don't complain.
Bear in mind that he said that his dad doesn't drink per se.
I
So,
get it.
and bear in mind that if I know CB well enough to know that if his dad was a serious drinker, he'd treat him a whole lot better than that. So,
Well, I think that's it's not that. I think it's simply this that he knows that CB likes better beer, so he buys shit beer on purpose. So
Because
that when
he
he
doesn't
comes
like
over, CB has no option but to drink shit beer and force shit beer down his throat.
It's because his dad doesn't like it.
That's my point.
I'm his only son right now. Come on. But no, it's he went from old Milwaukee back in the day to this. So I'll give him that. It was probably about the mid '90s when this became a little bit cheaper and a little actually better than old Milwaukee. I'll say that myself. But as far as his about once a year he'll have a shot, and about like once a month he'll have a beer. So like I said, it's up to me and my grandma because he'll buy, cases are on sale. I'll buy two. It's up to me and grandma to make sure his fridge stays fresh.
All right. So we have a question
Scotsman. Old Milwaukee or Pabst Blue Ribbon?
Oof.
Neither. We have a question out there, and I think it's more important than that question because that was a terrible fucking question. Conservative Sniper, can you great Americans tell us this Aussie what dry rubs and wood you use when you cook hogs?
I would use oak and or mesquite / apple. You use a mix, and then I would also go ahead and use a really nice salt and pepper rub. And then if there's any other additional flavors you want, research those, add those into your rub. Now, granted, Australia has a really bad hog problem, kind of like Texas, but then you also deal with flavor of the hog. You want a stronger rub. That's where you might deal in with certain flavors, maybe coriander if you're into that shit. Definitely you want to add some additional spices. Maybe you want to add pineapple and everything else, maybe apple. So your apple cider vinegar and all the other stuff to soak that meat in because it's going to be a really bad, strong meat for a wild hog. And then you go and you smoke it with what you got. Here in the United States, we're lucky we can get anything we want. Down in Australia, your eucalyptuses grow really fast, really well, and the eucalyptus wood is strong because I know because they have them in California, especially where I was stationed, both places. But we do have the options of really nice things. Australia, I know they have vineyards. I don't know how they are for orchards. So getting your apple wood to help chase out some of those strong flavors of some of those really feral hogs might be a problem. I don't know. I'm not from there. But that's my own personal deal when you're smoking wild hog meat.
Man, thank you for that tutorial.
You're welcome, Mario.
Oh my God, that was so awesome.
Oh, I'm glad I could help.
Go ahead, Jamie.
I have a recipe. I like I do deer. I don't do hogs, but I'll Worcestershire sauce, Well, first of all, Ozark Spirit Dry Rub available from the Reloaders Network store. Check it out. Buy some.
Really?
You'll love it. Wash it real good. Rub that in real good, inside and out. Worcestershire sauce to wet down the rub. Brown sugar on top of that. Mix it in with the Worcestershire sauce. What we're trying to achieve is a good bark here. And then on the smoker, I'll start the fire with Kingsford charcoal, and then chunks of pecan and red oak. Once what we call the bark, that outside part, once that gets to where you want it, you want to wrap your meat in a double layer of heavy duty Reynolds wrap and let it stay on the smoker. This is going to probably take about 4 hours to get your bark where you want it. And then another 2 to 3 hours after you wrap it, and check it at once an hour with a meat thermometer. You want it to 165 degrees, pork 175 degrees, and then it's done. And then you swab it down with the best barbecue sauce you can get your hands on.
Now I understand that because there's different tastes in barbecue. Like, some people like the one with the vinegar on it. Some of them like the more sweeter type, or some people like more the spicy type. So, I mean, I know there's a difference of opinion, especially a lot of you guys that live in the South. So, what's the type of barbecue that you guys pretty much have in Georgia, JH?
We typically use a tomato, kind of a ketchup-based barbecue sauce. Now, one of my best friends is a competition barbecue cook. He makes his own sauce from scratch, and he won second place in the backyard division at the Jack Daniel's World Championships in Lynchburg, Tennessee. So it's an awful good sauce.
Yeah, that's gotta be.
So
why do people put bourbon in their barbecue sauce? What does it do?
adds flavor. When you're cooking your barbecue sauce, you're going to cook the alcohol out of it. But
right, it gives you what, like a smokier flavor, or is it just
just get that bourbon flavor in your barbecue sauce.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, what they'll do is when they go to make sauce, they'll buy like a quart of some really good bourbon, and they'll put like 3 to 4 tablespoons in the barbecue sauce and drink the rest.
Well, yeah, a number of years ago, I knew a guy that was into competition barbecuing, and I thought it was half hilarious to me because barbecues are usually laid back and relaxed and everything else. He took this business serious.
It's big time serious.
Some of his base was bourbon and liquid smoke. That was like some of the base root: bourbon, liquid smoke, and brown sugar.
Diced tomatoes, garlic, a little bit of olive oil. Yeah. Then you strain it. A lot of people put onions and green onions and green onions both in there.
Guns and Barbecue is saying that you can safely eat pork at 145. It's considered medium rare for pork.
All right. So, Alan, how are you feeling right now?
Actually, just dandy.
Oh, wait a couple of hours, fucker.
All right. Hold on, Mario. Hold on. All right. So we're almost at that 2 hour mark. You got about 25 seconds or so. And then you can have a drink if you want one, but I'd highly recommend that you take your time because the more you drink, the worse it's gonna be.
I'm actually more eager to urinate than to drink. Believe it or not, my hydration level seems okay, and I know I don't want to pile a bunch of water on top of it.
You probably don't want to pile
turn
a
into
bunch of beer
concrete.
either. You probably want to go coffee. Coffee will help you.
Yes, it's yes, myself and CB and Daniel can vouch for that. Coffee is your best your best help with that because it's still gonna hurt like hell, but what it really does is that it makes it easier for it to go down. Literally. And then you're gonna feel like you just had a 9-pound baby.
So that little bitty coffee packet that I gave you, if you follow instructions, it says 6 ounces of water for a packet of coffee. Basically, you're doing like what you would consider really, really strong coffee. I'll just put it to you that way. If you got a coffee maker, I can't remember if you do or don't in the apartment, but whatever stronger type of coffee you can make, even a half pot, and then microwave the rest in the morning for your breakfast, I would probably go with that, chase it with a beer, maybe a shot of whiskey, and go that route first before you drink water.
Yep. Water is your worst enemy right now.
So, yeah, coffee, beer, whiskey, then water.
And so, Alan, you've gone past the 2 hour mark. You are more than welcome to have a drink if you would like so, sir.
He needs it.
And congratulations, you did well. Everyone give a round of applause. You did a good job. We will not.
Yay, you finally won me on that.
I finally won something.
Oh
We
my God.
will not be present to see the baby come out.
Thank God.
And yes, thank God, because it's gonna be horrible.
I can just see a text from a Scotsman like middle of the week, dude. Dude, I'm fucking dying, bro.
I can guarantee.
Oh,
I can guarantee you, Mario. He's gonna text me tomorrow. He's gonna be like, "You motherfucker."
He'll text me on Tuesday, chewing my ass out, and then he'll text Mario on Wednesday, being like, "It finally came! It finally came!" The plane,
dude. This is the funniest shit. Like, all right, well, it's really funny shit, no matter what we say it. But we're like in the middle of a fucking field exercise, right? And I'm taking a dump, right, in the porta potty because you guys know we use the porta potties in the field. So I hear the porta potty next to me, right? And then like 2 minutes into it, it's like, that's all I hear.
Must have been a newbie.
Alan.
And I go, first sergeant? Yeah. Like, all right, no mind. That's how you're gonna feel like that.
Hey Mario, I was the guy that was throwing 2-pound rocks at the porta potty.
You're that asshole. Yes, that's why we hate you. You know the worst thing is when they throw a fucking a good sized fucking a good sized rock like on the side of the porta potty because it is like fucking super loud in there, man. And
it shakes it like a mortar.
Oh yeah, it fucking scared the shit. I mean, literally, yes.
Porta potties suck, dude. They suck.
Dude, how do you like, dude? You know, I'm gonna tell you something. Try taking a shit in the middle of the summer in that shit, dude. It's like a sauna, man. You come out of there more than 5 pounds fucking done, man. I'm telling you. You always wanted to wait till the evening to take a shit because you be hating.
Or first thing in the morning.
Oh, first thing in the morning, yes. That's why everybody got their coffee real early in the morning, man. So like before 8 in the morning, they gotta take a dump. Because if not, you're fucking hating life the rest of the day.
Yep.
Or you gotta use the the tent that's got all the toilet seats on the board,
Oh,
so that you can sit beside 5 of your best friends.
no.
There we go. He's got some coffee going. There we go.
Or, you
Oh, yeah.
well,
Yeah. By the way,
like-
I started the coffee before the show.
I figured.
Hey, Alan.
be like Mario, it'd be a whole nother ball game. But yeah, no. Take your coffee first thing so you can do your morning duty. Otherwise, it's just a nightmare throughout the rest of the day because then you have to live in everything else that everybody else has produced throughout the rest of the day. Makes it even better. Oh, so much better in a porta potty. Oh my God.
So I'm
When
gonna
it's nice
throw out one plug and then I'm done. One plug. That's it. And that plug is for Frag Out Apparel. Frag Out Apparel is having a 20% off Labor Day sale. You guys know I'm not a big fan of pushing sales and all the rest of it, but Frag Out has supported us left, right, and center. So if you guys are out there and you want to buy an awesome shirt, please jump over to Frag Out Apparel. Frag Out Apparel has been nothing but awesome to us. They took care of Ed. They took care of Mr. Holster. And they've been nothing but supportive and been with us from the get-go. So if you guys can, jump over, buy a shirt, hat, whatever it may be, and let them know, hey, we're here because this is what it is. You know, it's a great company. The man himself has been awesome. I'm proud to call that man a brother. I really am. I don't talk to him as much as I wish I could, but we do talk here and there, and he knows. And anytime something comes up, he's always there with us. So we appreciate him very much.
Super comfortable. The shirts that I've got from them, durable, comfortable, awesome quality stuff, and have been excellent to some of the stuff that has gone on through our tenure. Scotsman, when did we start this?
When did we start what?
When did we start foreign and domestic?
Oh God.
almost 3 years ago.
No, it's been longer than that. It's almost.
Well, the Sunday night's been almost 3 years ago.
Yeah, we started this about 4 years ago, and it's been about 3 years since we switched to the Sunday night.
Yep.
And that was TR Prepper. And if you guys, I'm sure everyone knows TR Prepper, but if you're out there and you, for some baffling fucking reason, you don't know TR Prepper, TR Prepper is an awesome guy, great friend, great brother in our community. And he did a Sunday chat, but he got to a point where he was doing a Sunday and a Tuesday, and he couldn't do both. And was gracious enough to pass the flame to myself and Alan, who at the time was doing the chat on a Monday night. And due to work issues for me, it kind of didn't work out. And it worked better that we did this on a Sunday. So it all worked out together. And we've been that way ever since. But yeah, we're talking probably a good 4 years for the chat itself and a good 3 years for Sunday nights.
Yeah, we've been doing Georgia Shooting Connection for over 2 years now.
Yep.
Back in May was our 2-year anniversary. So, and that only seems like yesterday we started that.
Well, and CB, if you didn't hear me mention it earlier, a year ago is when that magazine met its demise.
Oh, I saw.
And
A year
CB,
ago today.
CB, what was their exact words when you contacted them and said, "Will you honor this?"
Okay, I can't see myself moving in the. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
We can hear you.
Okay, because my picture's frozen in the frame. You guys are all good. Their exact comment was, well, because that particular mag was ventilated, they were not able to wherein warranty that particular mag. They had a really good sense of humor about it. They really did. The guy that I dealt with. The other mag that I was having problems with, they warranted that out no problem because I was able to send them the whole mag. They sent me a new one back. But since that one was air conditioned and everything else in the process, they were not able to help because I actually sent them the link and the minute mark of the video where we did ventilate said magazine. But the guy I dealt with had a really good sense of humor about it, apparently, and just he's like, "We've seen worse. We've seen way worse." Because I'm like, "Hey, here we were. This is what we did. Is this one covered as well?" And he's like, "Well." So I won't blame him on that one. I won't blame him on that
Well,
one.
I gotta give him credit for having a sense of humor. And
Yes.
I wish they would have covered it, but I get it. But I'm glad they have the sense of humor and they covered the other one at least.
Well, I mean, what's that magazine? Like a fucking $15 magazine?
Yep.
$12
magazine.
It's a
right?
PMag. It's a PMag.
So here's my thing. The problem that I have with all this shit is that I would say my second and third deployments, all I carried was Magpul. That's all I carried. I didn't carry the regular GI magazines. All I carried was Magpul. So how is that any different from if I'm calling them overseas and say, hey man, I messed up my magazines, can you guys cover it? And they're gonna say, well, I mean, to be honest with you, I don't know.
Well, we had that one on video purposefully.
Big difference between you being deployed and me, Alan, and CB getting together and blowing the fucking living piss out of it.
Well, see, because it brings me back to my other point that I have, because as much as you guys hate High Point, you guys remember that video that was done by with that arm guy, whatever his name is. He did a torture video on a High Point. He dragged the shit out of it on the fucking trail road and those other crap, and just try to see if it would, shoot. And he called High Point, and they gave him a brand new one. And I understand it's a High Point, but I think it's more of the principle that matters with this.
And I agree with you to a certain degree. There are some companies out there that will step up above and beyond, and I wish all companies would. Unfortunately, they don't, but I wish they would. There are some companies I've dealt with over the years that I thought were really good companies, made an excellent product that ended up their customer service wasn't there. And being someone who sells that stuff is like, sorry, but if your customer service ain't there, I ain't gonna promote it. I'm not gonna push it. You got to be on top of your game at all times. When I was out there with CB and I was out there with Alan and we had that magazine issue, yeah, we were being funny about it, but at the same time, I was being serious of let's test their warranty. I want to see if they'll actually honor their warranty. Will they go ahead and say, yes, we'll replace it? And it's kind of sad that they didn't. I'm glad the guy had a sense of humor, but if he had a sense of humor, he should have had a sense of humor to go ahead and replace it.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to cost them what, pennies on the dollar to replace it. But there's a number of firearm companies that have these phenomenal claims about their warranty service and actually honor it. Some of them do, some of them don't. Let's talk about Sky Pistols. They're right there with High Point. They warranty the shit out of their product. they got no problem turning around and giving you a brand new one. Why? Because you already paid 10 times what it costs for them to make one.
Well, all right. So, Sky pistols versus High Point pistols. High Point has a much higher realm on this one. And that takes a lot for me to say because High Point sucks. But Sky pistols suck worse. They are literally the scum bucket of the earth. They are the bottom fucking drag of the barrel. You fucking name it. That's it. It is shit. The only thing that compares to them that's a little bit better is Taurus. So you got Sky, Taurus, High Point, and then you go Glock, and then you go from there.
What the fuck?
I disagree with that on so
He
many
said
levels.
What the fuck, dude? So let me ask you this, and as you brought up Glock, what was it that really made you hate that company?
I don't hate
No,
the
no,
company.
hear me out. Listen to my question. What made you decide you did not like this company based on your interactions with them when you worked at a gun store?
Okay, so I don't hate the company. I don't not like the company. What I do not care for are companies that play the game. And what I mean play the game, here's the thing with Glock. So Glock, they literally back in the day, and we're talking 15, 20 years ago, they literally bought the game. They bought it. And they bought it with advertisements. They bought it with, hey, police, military, they're all carrying our pistols.
You mean like the Glock 22 Gen 3s that had a habit of blowing up?
Exactly. But they played the game and they played it right. You had Arlie Ermy, for example. Hey, go buy Glocks. Glocks are fucking awesome.
I think on the 9mm realm they were okay, but that was back then. That was the Gen 2.
Let him explain this shit. I want to hear this. Hold on.
Here's my biggest problem with Glock, Mario. My biggest problem with Glock is that Glock doesn't listen to the customer.
He what?
They don't listen to the customer.
Oh, they don't give a shit about the customers. What they
And that's my fucking point.
No, and then you had like Smith & Wesson, CZ, all these other people that will go, even Ruger that went like the LCP. They eventually went and updated to the LCP2 and upgraded the triggers and all the other stuff.
Right.
Due to customer bitching.
Right. But what I think to Scotsman's point on Glock is that Glock had a very good marketing team. And the fact that when they came into this thing, they went and catered to the police department where they basically gave those shits away to the point that the police
they released the blue program, and when they released the blue program, they took off.
Yep.
They took off because literally it cost the police departments nothing to buy them.
Exactly, and they didn't have to pay much at all when they had to return them to get new ones. So in the long run, they were getting money no matter what. And the fact that they just have really good marketing skills, they really do. You know,
and that's exactly my point. And it's not that I hate Glock, I don't like how they treat customers. They have a lot of issues with their firearms, and all of these Glock fan fucking boys out there will tell you I've never had a problem with my Glock. Bullshit. I guarantee you have. I guarantee you have. I've seen it happen multiple fucking times at the range. Multiple times. not just as a trainer, not just as someone who was in charge of a range. I've seen it happen many fucking times.
May I pile on?
Please do.
Smith and Wesson thought that Glocks were underbuilt and overpriced, and to prove it, they made them. They made the exact gun that Glock is out there selling, sold it for half the price. Glock sued them. Smith and Wesson's paying them $35 for each unit they made, and they're still selling them for like what,
Pennies on the dollar.
three-fifths of what a Glock is selling theirs for.
Yep.
So
The SDVE series, I will agree. I'll agree with Jamie on this. The SDVE series, based off the Glock design. Granted, they build them off the same material that the M&P series is made off of. But the Scotsman can account to some of this. Granted, his eyes have finally been fixed, so who knows about his targeting with the 40 cal in between. Now I have proof Alan was there, and with especially with gun show reloads, how well that works out. Sorry, Scotsman. I'll come clean. It was gun show reloads. You were shooting through that mag. Versus something else, a lot more.
Dick.
Shit happens. But the SDVE series is an affordable option to a Glock at the same quality, same price, because that SDVE 40 that you shot had probably 4,000 rounds through it by the time you shot it at that point in time.
I'll say this. I shot multiple SDVs, and I still can't hit the freaking side of a barn. I can't. I cannot. I don't know what it is, but it's exactly like a Glock. I can't hit shit with a Glock.
Well, well, you got your eyes fixed since then, so I'm going to blame it on your eyes.
Well, see,
but at the same point in time, is you have that Glock charges $600 for it. Smith and Wesson charges on sale $350 for it.
Mm-hmm.
You can get them for $250 if you
yeah,
look.
it depends though.
Exactly.
Sigmas, though. They're not the SDs, they're the Sigmas.
Well, you had your original Sigmas, and then you had the SDVE
So-
series. They're both
Mario,
under that.
Sigma, the Sigmas.
The Sigmas sucked.
The Sigmas were the original one. That's when Glock sued them, and then they had to make changes. And when they made the changes, that's when the SDVE came out.
Yeah. And I'll agree with you. The original Sigmas sucked. Not gonna lie.
And I can tell you guys because I own both of them, and I to me they're the same damn weapon. But see, here's another thing that I really think that people are not really noticing unless you've been to the fucking gun store. But whenever a new gun owner goes to the counter, right, and goes to the guy, look, I am new, whatever, it seems to me like every one of these guys has this pitch to sell a Glock over every other
fucking time.
And then I'm wondering what kind of money is Glock giving the salesman for selling their product, and what that we don't know.
See, like Mario, for example, where I worked, and the people that work for me, man, I told them, I'm like, I don't care what you sell. I don't care if you sell a fucking Glock. I don't care if you sell Smith & Wesson. I don't care if you sell Taurus. Sell what fits the person, period. That's it.
That's the key word right there. Sell what fits the person. It doesn't matter if it's an EA. It doesn't matter if it's a freaking Sky. It doesn't matter if it is a High Point. You sell what fits the person and what they can shoot reliably. I'll just put it that way.
Many times my guys would come back and be like, hey, I'm selling this. Like, really?
And there's another thing that I can tell you guys, because I have a lot of my soldiers that are cops, right? And have you ever noticed that most police trading Glocks are immaculate, that have hardly any holster wear? You know the reason why? Because they don't use that motherfucker. The only time they use it is to qualify. Most of
And
the time
that's
they
that
use
that there's another problem too, and that's across the board. And I saw this more so when I ran the range that I worked at. That they don't shoot anywhere near what they should. They literally shoot once a year, and it's fucking sad. It's sad. I myself and all you guys out there, you shoot way more than these guys shoot, and they're there to supposedly protect and serve us,
And our children.
and literally they shoot once a fucking year.
Becca out in the side chat has a very extremely broad question. And I don't mean the word broad in a derogatory term. It's just such a wide open question with that.
So, all right. So this brings up a whole nother topic. So
This is a good topic.
Women and strength is a whole nother topic. And here's what I'm going to say, Becca, and I'll tell you this from experience. When it comes to firearms and it comes to the whole racking the gun and everything else, it's how you do it, not your strength. The strength has nothing to do with it whatsoever. It is literally taking the time to utilize your body the way your body is supposed to work. And by that, you literally take your strong hand, whatever it may be. For me, it's my right hand, strong hand. You take your strong hand and you take your weak hand and you put your weak hand on top and you push and pull all at the same time. Push and pull. That's it. Push, pull, let go. And it's that simple. Strength really has nothing to do with it. I've gotten into arguments before with people about this, but it's really not an argument, because if you utilize your body the way your body's supposed to be used, it will work how it's supposed to be used.
As for a good quality, there's a lot of them out there. There is a lot of them out there. It's kind of a matter of also, I mean, if you were a male or female, I'd ask you the same question. What are you expecting to do with it?
Well, I'm gonna ask you multiple questions. What caliber are you looking at? What's your budget? What is this personally for defense? Is this for carry? Is this for home? What's it for? I'm gonna ask you multiples, because I need to know exactly what you're all looking at. If you're looking at something for carry versus for home, that's a whole different thing. But it could also be one and the same at the same time. It depends on you as a person.
And I'll agree with that too. And there's a lot of ranges out there that offer what's called like a first shots class. And you actually get in. I think it's worth the $75 for new shooters. Get out into those places that offer those first shots class, is they get you out and you shoot 22 all the way up to like 40 or 45 caliber, and that's included in the cost of the class. And that gives those people good ideas on what fits them, and it's revolvers and semi-autos.
So,
and
my question to Becca would be, what state are you in?
Oh, yes.
Now, Scotsman, Friday, I was up there at the Finn, and this guy had his girlfriend or wife or whatever, and she was looking at getting a new gun, but she wanted a 45. And it's just like they're in front of the Kimbers. And it's like, I just like, have you looked at the 97D? The salesman brought her over one. And here you got a double stack versus a single stack.
Oof.
And her hands still fit. So, hey, She walked out with him. Back to
Okay,
CZ.
so back you're in California. I'm not sure where in California you are, but I would get a hold of Battle Beam. I would get a hold of the Mario Mosen himself, and if you two are able to get together, I'd work with him. He'll help you out. Or Gunpowder.
I would be more than happy.
Any one of the guys out in that particular area, I'm sure they'd be happy to help you out.
Bring your own ammo if you want to shoot somebody else's gun, just a personal preference. Or get a heads up to what they want you to shoot, just to be that's just a courtesy.
Inside Freedom's talking God's caliber. He must be talking about 10 millimeter. But anyway, the one thing that I want to add to that.
Oh, is that 10 millimeter?
If you'd be new to firearms, and it's going to be something that you'd be looking to carry, small ladies pistol. It's not fun to shoot 6-shooter Texan. This is exactly where I'm going. Small compact pistols not only are harder to shoot, but they're harder to be accurate with. They're a lot snappier. It's something that you have to learn a lot of different other techniques.
Like the Wristbreaker 3000?
To shoot a small pistol, even if you've got small hands, especially if you've got small hands.
So,
like when you're shooting the Wristbreaker 3000 from the Scotsman.
So I'm going to disagree with the Outlaw Hatfield. And good man, I'm glad to see you. I'm glad you're getting your chat going. Guys, if you don't know that Outlaw Hatfield, his chat is starting back up tomorrow night. Please go check it out. He's a good dude. Unfortunately, I'm not going to make it, brother. I got to work tomorrow night. I wish I could, but I can't. But please go check him out. But I'm going to disagree with you. Revolvers are great for new gun owners. And here's why. Because
reliable.
When you can learn that double action trigger, you're going to teach yourself better skills with that trigger than you'll ever learn starting off with a single action trigger.
Don't buy a snub nose.
You're
or you can spoil yourself.
A lot of issues in the beginning, but once you can break that down and learn that and understand it, you're going to be a better shooter for it.
Just don't start out with one of those little 1/2-inch or 1-inch barrel snub.
Buy you like a 3-inch or a 4-inch revolver, and start with something like that. But that double action trigger is going to teach you to be a better shooter.
Hey, Becca,
I'll agree with you on that.
My email address on the side chat. So if you want to hit me up, send me an email. More than happy to help you. Also, Gunwild 1 is also here. If you live in the LA area, he'll be able to help you. So we're all here to help you, man. So what are you going to do?
Yeah, Corsair's trainer, he's down there in the LA area also.
Yeah.
Wooly Bullet Man.
Yeah. Everyone's here to help out. So if you're able to, email each other, talk to each other, and we're all here to help. That's why we do this stuff.
Curious though, why do we have 2 Navy guys live on the chat and the Army guy is hiding behind his battalion?
Because apparently his lips are so big that he doesn't want to show them.
Yeah, no, I had like dental stuff gone wrong, bro. Fucking VA doctors.
Oh, well, VA darkness? Oh, hell, we've seen plenty of that out at sea. Oh, my God. You should wait till you have an undesignated...
That's herpes.
Translated,
on
a
it,
Navy guy. A Navy guy smacked Mario in the mouth.
Let me answer this question, too. All right, so, again, I get where you're going. It's our job to help teach these people. So when it comes to that, and we got that new firearms owner, we got to step out there. We got to be the ones doing the job, not them. Yeah, they're going to do work, but we got to help encourage them and push them to do the work.
Yep. And that's where, I suggest like a lot of the first shots programs, because they will run revolvers and semi-autos 22 up to the 45 cals to let people decide what fits them better. And maybe they like a revolver, maybe they like a semi-auto, maybe they like a smaller caliber, maybe they like a big one. And it depends on
a
what
lot of ranges will rent you firearms. It ain't gonna cost a whole lot to rent them.
No.
Pay for the ammo and so on and so forth.
You know what is surprising about women shooters is that many of them can handle a full-size gun, or sometimes even prefer a full-size or a compact-size gun compared to a little pocket type of pistol or revolver. So that's the reason why, Becca, it is, it's good for you to try out all these types of platforms in order for you to see what's best for you.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%.
Part of the biggest problem for females that carry is trying to conceal it. And so the thought pattern is, oh, well, I need to get a smaller gun to try and conceal it. I see that point. But what ends up happening is then they take their defensive firearm and put it off carry.
So one of the biggest things
somebody's going to go for is your purse. So
one of the biggest things you'll find with women, for example, and Becca's out there asking, you can rent firearms. Yeah, you absolutely can. There's lots of ranges that will do so. Basically, you'll rent the firearm, you'll pay money for ammunition, and they'll let you go shoot it.
I'll agree with Alan on this one, especially on the because my sister-in-law used to do this. She went and then spent like $120 on a purse because it had the side secure lock where she could technically lock her purse in the side zip for concealed carry, but it's still a purse.
So
like a little bitty 2 handbag purse, and that you want to be careful of.
When it comes to carry, I'm gonna say this: purses do not work. Period. They are one of the, think about it this way: what is that mugger trying to get from you?
Your purse.
Number one thing they're trying to get from you is that purse. So if you got your gun in your purse, what do you got? You got nothing. It needs to be on you, on your person somewhere, not on a bag. It needs to be in a holster, either inside the waistband, outside the waistband, in an ankle holster, however you want to carry it, belly band, whatever it may be.
Well, and so she says she don't carry a purse. That's great. And I'm currently working with a female that also doesn't carry a purse. And so she's trying to figure out what works well for her to carry her self-defense tool and what works well. Now, the thing is this particular lady lives in yoga leggings. That produces a myriad of difficulties. There is options out there. There's actually a grip of options out there for females that dress in this format. But even us men dress a certain way.
Down before I go to bed. I'm just been working on that video a little bit.
Because we carry.
Yeah.
We dress in a certain way.
My wife carries, and
Talking
she
about
carries
carry
inside
and other stuff like that. So
and she carries inside the waistband.
Mute your mic, CB.
Mute your mic. She carries 2 different guns. For her summer gun, she carries a SIG 938, and in the fall, winter, and spring, she carries the CZ PO1 Omega. One's a sub compact, and the other one's a compact. So, and it carries them both inside the waistband, and they're both 9mm, and she loves them both.
Carry,
sorry guys, my video was supposedly The mic was supposedly cut out before I went inside. Sorry about that.
You're good, man. You got to figure out the best carry option for you. I carry multiple ways depending on the gun I'm carrying. I like carrying a shoulder rig, for example, when it comes to a revolver for certain revolvers. But that's going to depend on the time of the year too, because obviously if I'm going to carry a shoulder rig, I want to have a jacket on, so it's going to be more kind of the winter time. 99% of the time, I'm outside the waistband on the hip at about 3 to 4 o'clock. That's just me.
Well, in Cali, that's not practical.
No, I have one firearm I carry inside the waistband, and that's the wrist breaker 3000, and that's the only one I carry inside the waistband. And I love that firearm, and there's nothing that firearm cannot do that any other firearm I got can do. It's literally I can hit what I want to hit with it.
Especially at 4 feet.
Yeah, it's more than capable of what you need to do.
Yep. There's options, but you got to be secure in your option. And finding the pistol that fits you best is the best option first. If you got to go spend some money at the range to find that out, and well, at least the range right now has the money to lend you that ammo that you can keep if you're not done shooting it all at the end of the day. There's that option. And right now, that might be one of the better options outside of finding somebody that has a whole bunch of different guns, whole bunch of different ammo, and you can luckily go out with them and shoot some of their guns and some of their ammo to find out. Right now, it's going to be a give and take, just like it was 5 years ago.
Yeah,
shit's nuts.
It's tougher now than it was a few years back, but at the end of the day, there's still ranges out there that will help you. They'll rent to you. They'll walk you through it. Being in California, I don't know if you're gonna have to have someone with you or not. I know Gun Wild out there and says you may have to. That I don't know. It depends where you're at. But call them, find out. Talk to Gone Wild, talk to Mario. He threw his email out there. These guys are more than willing to help you. And trust me, I guarantee you they'll take care of you.
One aspect that I really like is that I wish more women was getting themselves into shooting. It's good to see Becca out there trying to, get involved. And honestly, I think the reason why Becca is looking into this kind of stuff, because California is going through some serious times right now. And with a lot of these prisoners being released due to COVID and all this other crap, which is we all know it's a bunch of BS. It's just they're trying to save money, and it's all that is. So what we're seeing a lot right now is we're seeing a lot of petty crimes, petty theft, carjacking, stuff like that. So I think a lot of people in the state, they're starting to see that there's a need for self-defense, because honestly, there's not enough police officers out there to take care of you. There really isn't, man. And by the time that happens, it's going to be another 5-10 minutes, and 5-10 minutes in an emergency situation is a lifetime. So it's best for you to know how to defend yourself, know how to do what you have to do in order for you to, be able to survive.
If you're able to find you a class, get out there and get someone that can teach you. That class isn't going to be an hour, not going to be 2 hours. It may be 6, 7, 8, or more hours.
Right.
A good class will run longer than a couple hours. You're going to be there either a full day or more. And if it's less than that, if it's 3-4 hours, it's probably not that good a class.
I'm not sure where Becca lives. She says she lives in Central Cali, so I'm not sure. That might be in my area. But I have different resources for her. Like I have one of my soldiers who's actually an instructor. He has his own CCW class and does a pistol class. And also in my town, I have a former Marine that does all the CCW classes, and he does like defensive pistol classes and all that good stuff. So there's resources if she's looking for that. We got you.
And there's also instructional TV shows. If you really want to learn how to shoot, watch a lot of reruns of Miami Vice or the A-Team.
No. I have to agree. I have to go back in the chat, and I got to agree. If you really want to learn, you got to watch Die Hard. Die Hard is not only the best Christmas movie ever, and it is the best Christmas movie ever. And if you don't think it's a Christmas movie, you're wrong. It teaches you a lot.
No, but in all honesty, there is defensive channels. Actually, the outdoor channel has this show called Best Defense, where they do a lot of these scenarios, and they talk about some of the things that you gotta look into. I know that you're shaking your head, but my biggest thing.
You guys know John Wick.
All right, I'm gonna stop you right now. Because I think Alan needs to go back through his side chat. We got a lot of people out there. We got a whole bunch of people jumping in. So Alan, run through the side chat one more time if you would.
I'm having a little hard time dying over here because, yes, the A-Team didn't hit anything. They shot thousands and thousands of rounds, but they didn't hit anything because they're that talented, that great of shooters. Armament and Axes, Beckus is out there. The great Gizzard Gary, Gun Wild, he has a H&X Media, love it. Inside Freedom is your six custard. No, is your six covered. Pistol Pete, Red October, Tex I Can, the one, the only lawful. The outlaw Hatfield, Thor's Axe. Yeah, that's all that YouTube says at the moment, but. Yeah, you don't think that the A-Team was good with handling firearms. How can anybody shoot that many rounds and not hit somebody without doing it on purpose?
Dude, Commando, watch that movie.
There's a 1988 classic right there, Mario. Thank you.
With the fucking
Thank you, Mario. The quad rocket launcher, which only had 3 rockets left or 2 rockets left after the one chick screwed up, freeing him. Yeah, America.
Or you can go to the Duke and watch The Shootist. That's if you want to learn how to shoot a revolver better, you go watch The Shootist.
There's a few videos out there with those, even the older ones that were actually kind of woman-oriented for whatever reason. But
you want to learn a revolver, you go watch. You don't watch The Shootist, man. That's amateur hour, man. That's amateur hour. You go watch the man himself, man. You watch Dirty Harry.
You know what? But she is out there in California.
Yeah, but then you're in San Francisco again. Living with the 6-shooter.
If you're out there in California, you're going to have to end up going old school. You're going to have to learn how to throw a knife, so go see Red October, or you're going to have to shoot a bow, so watch Dukes of Hazzard.
Or you're just going to have to learn to shoot meth, or you're just going to learn how to, shoot homeless people.
All right. We've been going almost 3 hours. Alan, how are you doing?
Oh, I am absolutely phenomenal. There does seem to be something growing in me, just a little bit. I'm pouring coffee on top of it, but it does seem very solid.
So
It's like it's just like turned into like really thick Adobe, I think.
for anyone out there that doesn't know what MRE crackers will do to you, Alan's about to have an awakening.
So yeah, I ate 4 packages. If you weren't here earlier, I ate 4 packages of MRE crackers in just about 20 minutes.
Yeah, your ass is gonna explode when you fucking.
Yeah, it's not gonna be good.
It's gonna be horrible, bro.
So I recommend mineral oil, Alan.
Mineral oil.
Yeah,
You want that thing to slide out, bro.
something along those lines.
And you might want to take an ice cream scoop to the toilet with you.
Yep. So there you go, man. Quickly done under. Yep. You want to learn how to shoot? That's one man right there that can shoot.
Red October. Why? Well, it was a challenge. It was a challenge that I was actually going to go up against Daniel, but Daniel didn't end up getting any crackers. But I was also going against Bigger behind the trigger, and Bigger behind the trigger before the before the end of the challenge. Apparently had some technical issues and dropped out of the chat. So yeah, it was
by default, Alan wins this challenge hands down. But he's gonna suffer tomorrow.
I want to agree with Gizzard Gary out there. Tampa Bay ain't the New England Patriots, buddy.
No, there you go. Lucas oil. You need some Lucas oil.
But earlier he said that Tom Brady was going to pass the football too, but
yeah, I'm not gonna go there.
He's Tom Brady's probably gonna get one knocked down his throat, so we'll see what happens.
You know, I'm not even looking forward to NFL season because I'm so tired of this political crap.
That's
I don't even want to enjoy sports anymore, bro.
Right.
You know,
that's why I'm mostly college.
If you do not respect the country you live in, get the fuck out. Please leave. Please leave.
Hey,
Canada would take you gladly. They got a fucking tyrannical fucking prime minister too.
Alan, at 8:30, at about 7:30, 8:30 tomorrow morning, I'm not going to be thinking about you, but I'll text you to see how you're doing.
I'm gonna say that Alan, I better not see a video tomorrow pop up says the aftermath, because I don't know how many views you're gonna get, but you won't get one.
We're not gonna watch that.
No, that either is going to be an extremely long video, and I probably won't be saying much other than
no.
I can see Insight Freedom doing a parody of it.
If you end up going to hospital, that's a whole different thing. If you make a video, hey guys, I had to call 911 and I'm in an ambulance going to the hospital, we'll watch that.
We'll watch that. That's great footage right there.
That's the fucking shit.
That beautiful hospital footage.
Yeah, no, but it's not going to be pleasant. But I hadn't won a challenge, so I wasn't going to put this one down.
Props. I give you 110% props. You won this one hands down. Daniel and Bell Bean collaborated together and screwed you over.
You're welcome.
But you still won, buddy. You still won.
Hey, see, here's my thing. You know, my Navy homie, although sometimes we may disagree, I do not want to torture his stomach, because we already been.
You're not torturing his stomach. You're torturing his ass.
Okay, that's nasty. That's nasty. You have to go there. God damn it. You just nasty.
No, I'm just honest.
I think I actually won this because I'm going to have, no issues. So who really won?
So everything's going to come out just fine for you, right, Daniel?
Here it is, man. Here it is. My brother from another mother says exactly how it is. That gift that keeps on going.
Mm-hmm. And see, the thing about the whole challenge with the MREs, I don't agree with, guys, because there's too many calories in one MRE, and for people to eat 3 of them, seriously, you're putting people at risk. I really do think so.
All right, so Josh, you gotta wait because he was going vacation the same week that you issued the challenge, so you're gonna have to hang tight. You did an awesome job, but I think he might kick your ass on this one.
I think 101 is definitely going to kick his ass.
But you have to wait, man. He's on vacation. He's chilling with the family. Got to give him a break.
We got some horses.
He's talking major shit right now. I was like, fuck that. I won. Motherfucker didn't show up and shit. I won. I probably used my beard and I fucking win with this shit.
We got some horsities going on in the side chat. I'm talking about A&A going up all about this Ohio State. They got a football team? Oh, yeah they do.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that shit. No one gives a flying fuck about football.
Hey, so here's my thing. Is there still college football? Because I saw some of it just on Saturday, but I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, y'all start talking about fucking football out there, I'm going to ban your fucking asses.
I'm from the South. Football is part of who I am.
It's
Hey, Dad and Dr. Pepper.
true football, but it's not true football anymore.
Oh.
They're all fucking little bitches, so there is no true football.
Jamie.
Ask inside.
Wait a minute. You talking about bitches? Fucking soccer players, they put Oscar-winning performances every time they hit themselves.
They do, but
they don't even have to hit themselves. They'll be running across the field all by themselves. Nobody will be around them. They'll look around and throw themselves to the ground.
And they have
the biggest Oscar-winning moment ever.
They give nothing but a straight-up winner Oscar performance every time they do it.
Mm-hmm.
And the only reason Jamie doesn't like Ohio State is because Ohio State is always in the show.
But here's the thing. Rugby players, if you want to go toe to fucking toe.
No, fuck that. That's real man sport right there.
Rugby will kick your ass every fucking time.
Not only that,
but than your fucking American football with all your fucking helmets and all the fucking shit you got on. Get the fuck out.
I want to see some of these football players, so-called football players, go against a fucking islander from rugby land.
We're fucking men. We run at each other. We don't give a fuck.
You'd be a bit.
My 4th deployment, where I was out on the HMS Richmond, so British ship, they got in their shipment of rugby magazines. And the one that I remember most is on the cover, there's a guy who was running with the ball for rugby. And then another guy was coming behind him and eyeballs scraping the crap out of his left eye socket, where he's literally digging in his middle finger into the guy's eyeball socket.
It's love, man. That's just love.
To tackle him down. And that's exactly what you see is his eyeball detenting in to the other guy's middle finger. that was on the cover.
It's fucking
And that was like October or November of 2004. I will never forget that image. It is forever ingrained in my
that ain't shit.
head.
If you ever go to Mexico and just go into the newsstands, the newsstands will have fucking crime photos of motherfuckers dying with no fucking legs and limbs, and talk
Well,
about
that's Mexico. That I lived with. I lived with that for half a year. That's
yeah. Well, you
beside
know
the
what I'm
point.
talking about, dude.
But no, we're just talking about, this is the sport, and here's what's going on today. Is some guy drilling his middle finger into another guy's eyeball socket, and this is the tackle of the year.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
All right. We've been going for long enough. CB, we'll start with you, man. What you got?
Well, I got to get together with Alan apparently some point in time the next couple weeks to get some 22s down yonder, and we'll do some 22 challenges. I've got a few different options, obviously, and we'll go from there. Other than that, yeah, like rugby versus American football. Rugby's way more hardcore 20 times over.
Oh yeah. Yeah, go against those Islanders. I'm telling you, motherfuckers from Tonga and fucking.
We'll fucking take your asses down all day long, dude.
Huh?
Oh yeah.
Rugby is no joke, man. We don't fuck around. We go toe to toe.
Yeah. I don't understand the whole scoring system, but I kind of understand the sport. But I just
if you take the time, it's a hell of a lot easier than trying to understand American football.
yeah.
It literally is. It's so much easier to understand it than American football. American football is like, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah.
Oh, so and so touched my mask. I'm gonna throw a foul, and
Yeah. Kind of like a little bitch. Ah! Get the fuck out of here.
before the ball even moved 2 yards. Yeah.
How'd it go?
All right. Well, Daniel took off, so Battle Bean, you're up.
Hey, fuckers. Love y'all. Thank you guys for showing up every Sunday. I don't know why you do it, but you do it, and I love you. No homo. That's all I got. And JH is dying over there. So,
I honestly, man, I don't know why the fuck we show up either. I really don't. I certainly appreciate everyone showing up. That's for sure. But you must be as twisted as I am, or worse. Who knows? Daniel, what you got?
Oh, I heard you. I didn't leave. I still had audio on. Well, what do I got? I got a good night's sleep and a better day tomorrow. And Alan, congratulations on winning from my heart. You're there. Mario. Bad Mario.
you got it, buddy. You got it.
Jamie.
So I hope everyone out there realizes that Mario and Daniel collaborated to make sure that Daniel didn't have to go through this.
No, say it ain't so.
And Alan will be the only one suffering. I mean, Bigger behind the trigger is going to suffer too, but unfortunately, we didn't get to see him finish, so we don't know for sure. So the only one we know for sure is going to be suffering is the Alan Cracker Beat Pro. With that being said, we'll jump
What are we
to
going at?
Jamie.
Cracker? Is that what we're going?
With that, we'll jump to Jamie. Yeah, bro.
You know, that's a derogatory comment in the South where I live. It's not.
Do I look
cool.
like I give a fuck?
It's just not cool to be called a cracker. Them might be fighting words.
Hey, you know what?
Dude, if I go to Georgia, I'll be
Don't start. Let me tell you. All right, we're on Friday nights, 8 o'clock. Georgia Shooting Connection.
That's all I gotta tell you, brother.
Come check us out if you can. Oh man, Y'all are killing me. I hope I get through this live.
Dude, I have this.
Thor's actually going to have to be banned because I'm laughing till I'm crying over here. God bless y'all, man. Thanks for having me. We'll see y'all next Friday, Lord willing.
All right. With that being said, guys, make sure you check out the next Friday live stream, the Georgia Shooting Connection. If you've not been over there to the Georgia Shooting Connection, please do so. Jump over, check them out. For whatever fucking reason, he still invites me every week. I have no real idea why. I really don't contribute a whole lot. I wish I could contribute more.
You're kind of like a mold. You grow on people, bro. That's what it is.
You know, it is what it is. I mean, I have some knowledge. I mean, if you want to go that way, but not nowhere near as much as the old man does. With that being said, we will jump over to the one, the only, the Alan, the Cracker, B Pro.
Big crackers in the house.
Well, thank you, everybody, man. Tonight's been great. I've had an absolutely phenomenal time. Thank everybody that came on the panel. I wish Bigger Behind the Trigger was able to stay on and follow through with the rest of this. Bearded CB, thank you for enabling it to happen and getting me the crackers. You know, Daniel, he's a letdown generally, so I was kind of not expecting any more or any less. You know, Mario, he disappoints me because he's the sexiest man on YouTube, and we weren't allowed to see him tonight.
You'll be all right. See me next week.
It's always great to have Jamie in the room, and you see Jamie smiling and Jamie dying laughing. It'll put you into a laughter like there's no tomorrow. Thank you everybody in the side chat for coming up. It's been bustling out there. Phenomenal. Thank you for all your wonderful glowing comments. And I'm not sure, but I might be able to let you know if everything comes out okay or not. Other than that, if I do, I don't know how. Anyway, nevertheless, from the Cracker himself, keep your magazines loaded and one in the chamber.
You already made Jamie close his window because he couldn't keep a straight face anymore.
Hey, try some hot sauce. That'll help make it go through.
All right, guys. Look for Alan's video of I made it sometime tomorrow. With that being said, y'all stay safe, stay vigilant, and unless you really fucking have to, don't wear a fucking mask.
Stay regular.